Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. I have no idea what number episode this is, but I do know that we're nearly at the end of May, and as we load in here... Oh, we're already well into June. I honestly thought we were at the end of May. 0 days in-game have passed since our last episode. We did all of our Tartarus work and are now ready to rejoin the real world. As we get started here, a big thank you to Marquack, who cheered 500 bits just as we get started, and to Innertooth for Inner Productions for the awesome stream that he did earlier today. Also, we were connecting with Marquack here about his new foster cat, Jedi, who has become more comfortable being petted and spending time with them, which is, as Innertooth says, I'm going to keep doing that, I'm so sorry. As Inner says, a big breakthrough, which is awesome. So we still have a little bit of like health and recovery here, but Sama-chan here is basically completely drained. I feel comfortable that we can probably go. Let's do that. Yeah, anything that we... What day is this? Sunday. Yeah, so tomorrow's Monday. First day of school. We'll be good.
Oh, hello.
Let's call it quits. All right, please get a good night's rest, everyone.
Morning.
I guess it's true that there have been fewer cases of apathy syndrome after our missions, but then again, that changes as we get closer to the next full moon. By the way, what do you think of Kirijo-senpai? Well, what do you mean?
That's...
Don't you think she sort of pushed Fuka into joining too quickly? I know it's nice to have more Persona users around, especially in battle, but something just doesn't feel right. Marquack is noting that trust of cats is one of the reasons...
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, well, you do that there in a second. One of the reasons that he hasn't pushed anything and let her take things that are at her own speed. Yes, and knowing that you are not going to be like infringing on her space in an unwanted fashion is going to make her more comfortable seeking out companionship when she's ready for it. And I think you know all of this. I think it's awesome, the work that you do. Okay, Ms. Toriyumi says, our language can be awfully complex. Don't you hate it when you know the meaning of a word, but you can't remember the word itself? This feels like a good time for a spontaneous question. Let's see. Junpei's shifting a seat a bit too much, so instead...
Listen.
How about you, Chakariku-kun? Which phrase means able to see things for what they really are? Keen eye, I would say. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
That's correct. You may very well have a keen eye yourself. Having a keen eye means you're able to see things for what they really are. It also helps you make good decisions for your future. That goes for the rest of you too. You need to learn how to look past the surface, otherwise you'll grow up to be superficial. I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at Sama-kun with respect. Ta-da! We're not yet at rank 4 charm though. We gotta get up there. There's a cat in here, Marquack, though, but we haven't been able to make friends with him at all. There's Weak Cat, and if you take a look here... Super cat food. Yeah, we bought this super cat food, like, on the first day, and I can't feed it to the cat. Hello to Mitra! Or, sorry, should it be Mitra? Whichever way we go, I hope that you are also having a wonderful Monday. Hey, are you psyched now that Fuka joined the team? Definitely.
Right?
I'm totally stoked. Oh, that's it. This game had better not allow something bad to happen to the cat. I would like something good to happen to the cat. I want to feed the cat. I'll show you. I'm glad there won't be a full moon for a while, but still, I can't help thinking about it. Yeah, we are actually 22 days out from the next full moon, so we've got some time to burn. Since we were just in... Oh, yes! Hold on, let's go to see the nurse. I'm gonna do that next. I really want to be sure that we don't miss out on that opportunity. Because we haven't been able to do it because Sama doesn't go to Tartarus often. I keep talking to him about it, but it's okay with Mitra also. We will go with Mitra for now. I feel like it will be easy to remember. I wonder if Kirijo-senpai is fluent in French. It would be so cool if she is, with the way she looks and all. Just imagining it gives me goosebumps. Or as Kirijo-senpai would say, la chair de poule. Okay, so we could go to student council today. Let's stop by the bathroom. I do not remember when the kitchen gets cleaned out. Refrigerator. I can see my mind start to wonder. Buff potato plant. Oh, that's tomorrow. We can pick our buff potatoes. And we still can't go upstairs, right? Yeah, no, that's Mitsuru's floor. Okay, nothing up here. Nothing over there. Yeah, Mitsuru won't hang out with Samakun until he is genius or higher. What do we have here? What is this? Oh, he really wants to go. Work-related. Oh, no, Maiko's having a bad day. And they have a new burger. And we can go say hello to Officer Kurosawa. Okay, so step one, because I did actually almost forget. Let's stop by the nurse's office. Oh, I didn't remember this. Elizabeth asked for some potent medicine. Mr. Edogawa might know about medicine. He might. He might also know nothing at all.
Yeah, what brings you to the nurse's office? What? You want some potent medicine? I can't just give you potent medication whenever you want. Haven't you heard of the Pharmaceutical Affairs Law? It's an emergency, and you absolutely without a doubt need my medicine. Okay, but if you're lying to me, I'll curse your kneecaps so they'll crack every waking moment. Well, here you are.
Okay, then.
This is a special medicine I brewed myself, but I don't know if I would call it potent.
All right.
You got what you wanted, so off with you now. Off you go.
Okay, but no, that's not actually why I went there. We went to Tartarus last night. I want medicine for Sama.
Now, what do we have here? You seem rather tired. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or maybe love? This is the perfect opportunity to test my new concoction.
Well, then.
Try this. It has bitter mugwort, poison carrot. Look right past that last ingredient. Henbin, jubei, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Hakusan's finest alchemist would be astonished by these ingredients. I shall improve your condition right here and now.
All right.
Drink this, come on, bottoms up.
The medicine Mr. Edogawa gave me smells incredibly bizarre. Should I drink it? 100%. I downed the strange medication, but nothing seems to have changed.
Well done. Whether or not it works is inconsequential. You survived. You've already emptied your cup, but cheers to your bravery.
We got a little more brave. By the way, well, hold on.
Then.
If you'll excuse me, Saturn is calling.
Mitra is saying, side note, I bought the Banisher game today, installed and ready. Not that I've had the time to play some. That's awesome. I have said on many occasions that anytime, like, showing something here helps somebody else discover a game that they're going to like. I have really, really been in love with that game, Mitra. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I have. Hold on. We haven't seen phone dialing student, and also there might be something around the corner here. Otherwise, I'm hoping for another episode of like really moving up the S ranks. Okay, nothing here. Let's bamf our way out to school gates. Just see if there's anything out here. If anybody sees any blue glimmers, feel free to let me know about it. Okay, so we definitely want to go to the mall. Oh, we get to talk to this dude, but I don't want to... I think there's actually a sale at the police station on Mondays.
By the way.
Hello to Fox McCloud. Time for school with Angel. What nerd am I beating up today? We're going to find out together because we're at the weapon shop. We're going to get the beating up tools.
Those girls from your school who had apathy syndrome seem to have regained their senses. I'm guessing you all had a hand in that too. Is there anything you need?
There is a sale today. Okay, so first of all,
What'd you
let's
bring?
sell all the stuff. This is all the stuff that we picked up in Tartarus. It's a lot of stuff. He might have questions on where we got the iron-lined pants or the Aqua wall piece. Maybe a question about the Arca crystal or this odd coin, which is worth $2,500. Here you go.
I'll let
Oops.
know.
I'm gonna sell it all.
Sure. It's a
Doubled
deal.
our cash. Now,
What'll it be?
Let's
A little
see.
sale today.
so
if
Sama
anything
would have a
catches
little
your
bit
eye.
more accuracy and some more magic maybe, but it's not really that great. Yukari, also more accuracy but less attack, so we're not going to go with that. Junpei would be down on both points, so we're not going to buy that sword. Beast Fangs is
That look on your face tells me
just
you've been
good
hard at
news
work.
actually. So we're going to get some
Made up your
Beast
mind?
Fangs
All right,
for Akihiko. And then for Mitsuru, oh, actually that's worse for her. Okay. It's all good. Now, let's go to
As
armors.
long as you need.
Okay, this is worse for Sama. Better for Yukari. Do we know what she's currently wearing? We don't. But this is... Can I see what she's got? I can. Okay, so this
Sounds
girl
like
would
you've
go
had it
from
rough
75 to 93.
Try to get
The
some
difference is
rest
that the
now.
all-purpose apron gives her +1 to all of her stats. I don't think that that's a good reason to duck out on... What is that? Not quite a 50% increase in defense? Like 40%? Circle back to that. I feel like we have plenty of money. Reduce fire damage. Yeah, no, he's immune to fire. Why? We don't need that for him.
what you
We
want?
need that for Mitsuru.
Great. It's all yours.
Nonetheless, I feel like we're gonna sell it. Okay, and then Akihiko. Again, better for him. Good. Yep.
Everything look good? All right, then.
And then for Mitsuru. Oh yeah, this is even better for her.
That what you want? All right, then.
All right, so we've sold her ruffled blouse. Now she only has Master's Garment. Now,
What'll
footwear.
it be? As long as you need.
This is significantly better for him. Well, it's somewhat better. It's from 40 to 44. And well, no, sorry. His health sandals give him immunity to poison. We're holding on to that.
Got
That's
some
actually
stuff
really
you
helpful.
Might find useful. So feel free to
Electricity
browse.
evasion. Who is weak to electricity? Is that Junpei? I feel like that's Junpei. Crud. Well,
Everything
this
stocked
is...
here is through
Boy,
my
that's a
personal
lot of money for
connections.
3
Whatever
points.
You get, and however you use it, just be careful.
Okay, time out for 1 second. Since I can't
All
see,
done here?
I'm pretty sure that
Come
it's
back soon.
Junpei who is weak to electricity, but we can find out right here, I think. Wait. No, he's weak to wind. Who's weak to electricity? Not Akihiko, not Mitsuru, not Fuka, not Sama. It's Yukari. Okay, so Yukari will want to get electricity dancing boots. Mitch is going to go grab a quick smoke break. Much appreciated
What'll it
for the
be?
lurk. Let's go to, yes,
running a
Yukari.
little
And we're going to
sale
get
today.
her
See if anything catches your eye.
that, for sure.
Everything look good? Great. It's all yours.
Okay, now everybody else can just get the best available boots. See, for him, that's a big increase. That's good for him.
Everything look great. It's all yours.
All right, we're going to go to Akihiko. Wait, this is actually somewhat worse. Okay, so we're not going to go with that with him. For her, those are much better. Yeah,
Everything
we'll go
look
with
good?
that.
All right, then.
And then for Sama-chan, I'm going to say that the null poison is too good. We're going to just hold on to that. Okay. And then we've got accessories. I
got some
really don't
new
know what
things
we'd
in
get.
stock.
Confused
Check it
boost,
out
distress
if
boost,
you got
fear
the
boost.
time.
Actually, one of these would be really good for Mitsuru. The trouble is I don't remember which one. Oh, this is also very good. Yeah, we might... Boy, these are all on sale.
That look on your face tells me you've been hard at work. Thanks for that.
I'm not gonna waste. Not. I don't want to say waste my money, since I don't need these like resist status effects. But boy, I can think of some circumstance where those would be helpful. We're going to go
You
now.
finished? Be seeing you.
That probably takes care of our shopping for the entire episode. Let's now. Oh, we'll deliver the potent medicine to Elizabeth.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful.
It seems you completed a request. I see. So this is the infamous medicine. Let me have a taste. Right now. Oh my, what an electrifying sensation. Potent indeed. However, its well-balanced components prevent it from being truly
How
lethal.
splendid.
My master of the nurse's office must be incredibly skilled. Whatever. Take this reward. It's a steel pipe. I really should have talked to her first. That might have been better for somebody. Okay, so I do not know this. Bring a fashionable item. Because we have a little bit of time, but I don't know who's going to have the fashionable item. You can ask her out. I think that she's... Yeah, we need to fulfill more requests. All right, let's
Very
go.
well then.
Now, it does seem like Maiko's having a bad day. At the same time, we've got like a food quiz to do out here. Munch, burp. Oh, it's you. You're so persistent. Are you here to challenge the Gourmet King again? Yes. Then prepare yourself. What item is on the secret menu at Hagakure? Does anybody remember what I selected like last week in real time? I absolutely do not. Can we go to Hagakure? Nom 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 nom. Let's go to Hagakure very quickly. Oh, if Marquardt is here, I think this is where the cat hangs out too. It might. No, it's the other one. We'll go to the cat after this.
Yo.
Hey, Chakariku. I was just about to head home, but I don't really feel up to walking. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not gonna go looking for an unlocked bicycle, all right? Yeah, there's other cats, but like there's no interactions with this one cat. Oh, there's a boy who likes cats. I asked my friend if his cat was really expensive. He said it was free. He said his mom got the cat from the animal shelter. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you could only get cats from pet stores. Man, I'm so lazy these days. Think I've got that apathy syndrome thing? Maybe. Dude, I was just kidding. Don't take it so seriously, man. I hear there's a growing movement on the internet these days. I don't know what it's called, but this one guy is gathering lots of users around him. I'm not sure what he's up to or why, but he's not just being overhyped. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. Maybe I should check him out sometime. Well, you know what they say, if you're popular on the internet, that means that you definitely know what you're doing. Check what can be done here. Prodigy platter. Seafood full course. No. This is Hagakure, right? No, that's Wakatsu. Okay. Hagakure ramen. Pork ramen. Charm. I don't think that I know what's on the special menu. Let's go to the... Oh, crud. Okay, hold on. I want to go to the cat. Because Marquardt is the cat whisperer. He'll know what we have to do. Inner says, there's two types of cats that I like. The big machinery and the petty ones. Petty or pretty, maybe. Although cats can also be very, very petty sometimes when they want to prove a point. I want food. No, you had food 5 minutes ago. Okay, then I'm going to stick this claw directly into your foot. He's really overthinking this. He looks suave, but he worries what people think too much. I mean, I love that he cares about my opinion, but I think I'd prefer it if he didn't feel so nervous with me. Gotta find something to talk about, but what? Play a cool video game like Persona. Do you think that the bouquet would have something fashionable? Oh, you know where else? The market at the store. Isn't there like a fashionable... We already got that.
Please come again.
Isn't there a fashionable like book cover or something? We'll go check that out on our way back to school. So Marquardt, here's the weak cat. But there's no option. Like you can't select it. Wait, I have the book cover. Fancy leather sheath. It does not say fashionable on it. Let's go look to see. I need to find something that says the word fashionable on it. Yeah, no, we already read that. Okay. That cat needs a vet check. Yeah, he's or she is out here all by themselves. With the delinquents, no less. That's not a good crowd to run with. They're probably not taking care of him. Fox McCloud is confident that he can take the cat in a fight. Probably. But he might surprise you. After all, he's currently weak cat, but do we really know how strong he was before? So I guess we're going to go elsewhere. I want to check the first floor, probably.
Welcome.
Shop. Crab bread. No. 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 Hot ticket item. No, that's yakisoba. We got that. We have one of those. No, there's nothing that says fashionable. It might be something that presents itself as we go, but until then. So we have track practice. We have chariot. We have emperor. We have hanged man. And that's it, unless we want to have a new burger. I have chariot. So we're going to have to go get... Oh, wait. I didn't go back to talk to the food critic. And we didn't go to the shrine. Because the other thing that happened in Tartarus is I got a whole bunch of new cards that we never had before. So I'm going to start duplicating those. Okay, let's look under magic first. Yeah, Mamudo. Dark insta-kill to all foes. Although I'd rather have this one. Dark damage to all foes. Yeah, I'm not sure that I have any personas that do that. See you later. Okay, now again, we might hang out with Maiko, but we're not going to focus on that just yet. Let's go take the food critic challenge. I'm concerned that I may not have access to this information. So, since I don't remember what we said last time, we'll just work our way down the list. Hagakure dumplings. Okay, now I think that he won't talk to us anymore. Okay, we'll have to look for him another day. Now, so what do we like for our... That's not correct. Okay, Emperor is rank 4. Chariot is rank 5. Hanged Man is rank 4. And as far as I know, nobody else is available. Unless Bebe is? Do we know what days he's available? It does not say here. Well, of the set, let's go hang out with Maiko, because she has like a frowny face, and I'm worried about her. I have to imagine the presence of both cat food and a weak cat in the game will eventually allow us an opportunity. Oh, and the boy who likes cats. I feel like we have to get those three things together somehow. Let's summon a hanged man persona. We still only have the one.
So you'll be summoning the may it be your inner strength. Very well.
All right, and we're not going to worry about like picking up other personas. We'll get them as the opportunities come up, because we've only got so many cards in our hand. Platform Platypus, thank you so much for the resubscription. I really appreciate it. How has your Monday been? We were just about to hang out with a lonely young girl at Naganaki Shrine, and we picked up a persona to help us make a better convention. Uh-oh. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the Hangman persona Inagami. I might grow closer to Maiko soon. Just sobbing. Spend time with Maiko.
I don't know what to do. My dad.
I should sit with her until she calms down.
Dad! He hit me! He's so mean! It's not fair!
This took a really dark turn, and that's even after we know that she's like, her parents are getting a divorce. Why would he do that? There's no reason for it. There's no reason. Why would he do that like it's her fault? Sorry, that is not a valid question here.
Yeah. You think so too? That's mean! Stupid meanie! All I did was ask why they're getting a divorce. He got mad at me and said to stay out of it. So I kept asking, but Dad yelled at me and he hit me. Then Mom said it was my fault for asking so much. I don't know if they love me anymore. Do they just wish I would disappear?
They would never. I mean, this is not... Maybe this isn't the first S-Link that we should have done today, because this is actually like, no, super not cool. They would never.
Never? But then, why do they get so mad? What if I ran away from home? I want to know how they really feel about me. If they love me, they'll try to find me, right? It's a secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away. I know you won't tell.
Maiko seems to trust me a lot. She shouldn't, because we have to tell somebody about this. Oh, we're growing closer. Oh, cool.
I have to go now. Let's play again sometime.
Oh my god, Sama-kun, why? I parted ways with Maiko and headed back to the dorm. Platform Platypus, by the way, is saying that it's been pretty good, but good busy. Busy, but good busy.
Welcome back.
That can be a lot better than bored busy or stressful busy. So I'm really glad for that. Platform Platypus is further saying that he's told people Perry is his cousin, but he doesn't talk to us since we went to Hollywood and started dating a Kardashian. So that's from like, what is F and F? Phineas and Ferb?
Hey, so...
Kirijo Senpai was doing support, now she'll be fighting with us. Most of us can only do one or the other, but she can do both. She really can do anything, huh?
Nice.
Sorry, his voice. Fuka will be supporting us. Ah, she has the voice of an angel. Don't get me wrong, Kirijo Senpai has a nice voice too. It's just that Fuka's is just so calm and soothing. As you may know, my persona is called Lucia. Since I specialize in detecting enemies and processing information, my job is to provide everyone support. So while I can't confront enemies directly like you do, I'll still do whatever I can to help out the team.
I suppose.
My weapon of choice is the thrusting sword. It was once used to settle duels in Europe. Its power and accuracy may be average, but it's a reliable weapon with no particular downsides. I personally do not like to gamble with the effectiveness of my weapon, so it's ideal for me. Let's see what's on TV. This week's forecast is sun all the way. There's only a 10 to 20% chance of rain. But be careful of dehydration, even during the rainy season. It's going to be a scorcher. Now back to the studio. Next on Action News, all the action in the world of sports. Inner was also a big fan of Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, as Marquack says, young child running away, not sure how that can end well. Okay. Wakatsu helps your brain? That helps your brain. Yes. We sort of need charm today, so I am feeling like we're going to go work at the coffee shop. I don't know why it is possibly exclamation pointing at us. It could be an Elizabeth thing, but you know, we also heard about the monk last time. That was the part that got cut out of the VOD, if I remember correctly. We lost like a short amount of time, and it was... No, it's not. It's this guy.
You need something.
By the way, I just got a designer pair of glasses in stock. Not only are they hip, they even work with a more feminine style. Well, if you can spare the 150,000 yen, that is. Although, if you bring me a black quartz, I may be able to adjust the price. It's an extremely rare collector's item, you see. Anyway, it's up to you how much you're willing to give up for these glasses. You don't happen to have a black quartz by chance, do you? If you're willing to part with that, I'll sell you these glasses for only 10,000 yen. What do you say? Here's my best guess. That is the fashionable item that Elizabeth wants.
Why, thank you.
Why don't you take the glasses at a discount then? Go ahead, have a look around. Well, let's buy the glasses. I guess. Designer glasses sound very... Oh, he's got all sorts of stuff. Well, I don't have 100,000 yen for more experience points. But that is actually... Protects the wearer from all ailments. That seems huge. I almost feel like these are like new game plus prices, because, you know, as the game goes on, we'll get more money, but that seems exorbitant. Inner is a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb, although Platform Platypus has never watched it. I'm always interested in recommendations. Like, people have said on many occasions that I'd probably like Rick and Morty. I haven't seen it. I'd like to see it someday. Okay.
Good day. Here are my requests.
Okay, that was the
Here are
fashionable item.
results.
While these glasses have a simple design, they do somehow feel sophisticated. Admittedly, I've taken a strong liking to them. Now to put them on. Behold, the new me! Yay!
Oh, embarrassing.
My apologies. These glasses just suit me so well, I couldn't help but get a little carried away. The moment I slipped them on, I felt my spirits lift. Glasses are truly a gem that complete a person's style. It makes me want to wear them all the time. Thank you for bringing me a pair. Oh, I really thought that she'd be in the glasses for the rest of the game. I don't know what that is. Power incense. I really thought that that would be like a new thing for her.
Very well, then. Take care.
Okay, think for a second. So, yeah, because, I mean, brain power is brain power, but also we can... Oh, it is the limited set, though. Are you busy? Yeah, this is... I think we're going to go to Wakatsu. I've changed my mind. I'm going to try to keep our academics top of mind. Delicious omega-3s. There you are. Good timing. There's something I have to tell you. From now on, you no longer need my permission to go to Tartarus. Okay.
Yes.
Yamagishi will be in charge of supporting the team from now on. But I did tell her not to let you go if I'm not available, or Akihiko, for that matter. So we do need your permission. Just in case something unexpected happens, so please keep that in mind. One more thing. Could you set aside some time tonight? It won't take too long. All right then, I'll see you later. Today is Potato Day, isn't it? The 16th? Interesting that Rick and Morty is fun if you like their humor and dark side of humans. I have been known to enjoy some dark humor. I guess it depends on how dark. But that's going to be something that I need to work out on my own. So I bet we're going to hear that it's time to pick the potatoes. Have to harvest the plants. Now, I actually don't remember if we need to go do that now. Bebe's available. Oh, and we do have access to a temperance persona now. I heard from a friend online about this freaky site that's really taking off. She says it's about revenge or something. That is not the first time that we've heard about a website. And we went trying to buy the shady URL, but the dude didn't know anything about it. It sucks that Sama-kun knows more about this than the kid who's, the dude whose job it is to sell those URLs. Interesting that Rick has no value for anything in life from Rick and Morty. All right, let's copy our card. And then I do also see that the Hierophant... Nah, well, hold on. Let's see if the Gourmet King is available. Okay, there was at least one other thing in here that we only had one of. Yeah, Maiko is not available, so even if we... Maybe she already ran away. Okay. Let's see if that dude's available. Yeah, fortunately he doesn't have a very busy itinerary. Hagakure Bowl. So we did dumplings, let's get a bowl.
Well done.
I'm impressed. You seem to have some knowledge about food, but it pales in comparison to mine. Why don't you bring me something I've never eaten before? It'd have to be quite the odd morsel to fit that bill, though. If you succeed, then I'll accept you as a fellow gourmet. So when he says odd, I immediately think of the odd takoyaki. Where are we with the Hierophants? 3. Okay, so we could hang out with the Hierophants or with the Magician. And I'd rather hang out with the Magician just because we might be coming up on school break. Okay, odd takoyaki. Or did he say odd morsel? Shoot. I want to say that there's actually an item named odd morsel. Diet food. Power incense. Oh, interesting. You can use power and guard incense on an ally's persona. That actually seems really good. Because Sama-chan, odd morsel, I've got 4 of those. Okay, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna buy the odd takoyaki.
It's real.
Weird takoyaki.
Drop by.
Okay, now we're gonna go back and talk to him. All right, kid, we got it. Mysterious food. Give it to me. Oh, I did have the odd morsel. Oh, well, we have some extra takoyaki.
Meh, this is awful. But I'm impressed. I haven't tasted something like this in all my life. You're not so bad.
It seems like he's taken an interest in me. Should I hang out with him for the day? I mean, I guess. We're going to unlock a new S-Link, I assume, so.
We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but... would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool! If people start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
There you are. I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you! Help! Emergency! Hey! You! Call the fire truck! I mean
Police?
Yes! Right! Good thinking.
Quit making a scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you're Nozomi Suemitsu-kun, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
That was horrifying! My poor heart! I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
Suemitsu gave me a hearty thanks. I've become acquainted with Nozomi Suemitsu, the Gourmet King. I feel like I don't want to have any part of this, honestly. Super weird dude.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcana.
Mitra, thank you very much for the lurk. Okay, Moon. And we do actually have a Moon persona. I don't know if we have one right now, but...
Whew! All that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place. For I am the king, the Gourmet King. That's right, Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever. And as the king, I know all the kingliest places for it. My tummy! It's in horrible pain! I think it's in emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
It's getting dark, so I went home. I'm sorry, is Sama-kun now gonna make friends with the kid who hangs out in the mall trying to control his sudden diarrhea urges while random strange businessmen come up and issue vague threats? It honestly seems like in every respect this is just a relationship we don't want to have anything to do with.
Welcome back. With that, we have all the second years present.
So, what exactly are we all here for?
I had planned to give Yamagishi a tour of the dorm, but I realized I never actually showed it properly to any of you since you moved in. I apologize for that. I'd like to take this opportunity to make it up to you all.
It sounds good, Sama. It's good.
You've kind of been living here all this time. I think we get the picture by now.
If any one of us needs it, it's you. You do realize if you screw around and break something, you'll get us all in trouble, right?
Oh, come on! I'm getting by just fine. In fact, I know the place so well, I could give you a tour myself.
You'll make a great assistant then. Humor me a bit, won't you? With the increase in members, I'd like to expand our access to facilities.
Wait, new stuff? Sweet! So what, we gonna get like hot springs? Or maybe a casino?
You are so stupid.
We'll just have to see now, won't we? With that, let's begin. Yamagishi, follow me.
Oh, okay. Thank you for setting this up for me.
This is the communal kitchen.
Oh, looks so clean now. I didn't realize the kitchen was so big.
I was planning to do this earlier, but with April's shadow attack and ensuing investigation, I just couldn't find time. It should be far more accessible now. You're free to use any of the kitchenware here.
Do you all cook your own meals?
Yeah, quick question in the back. If somebody takes our food out of the kitchen, can we murder Junpei?
I've seen Akihiko in here from time to time. As for myself, I can't say I do. We used to have someone who cooked with some frequency, but...
I'm to think of it, I only ever come here to get hot water. What about you?
I think you get more than that, Junpei.
If you care about eating a balanced diet, there's no better way than to cook it yourself. But it's not as cheap as they make it out to be. It's hard to use everything up before it goes bad.
Wow, Yukari-chan. Does that mean you know how to cook?
Huh? Oh, I mean, I can do it, I guess, but I'm no chef. It's been a while, and I've had my fair share of embarrassments. But with a kitchen this big, I think a couple people could work together in here. We can have the work, but double the flavor, you know? I should try it next time.
If I invite someone to cook, we could use this kitchen to make something.
Moving right along, then.
On our way, hold on.
Here's where we all hang.
5 seconds. Zara's saying I got stupid news today. We got told on Friday that we weren't going to Days this week. We come in today to find out we're going to Days tomorrow. The complete opposite shift in less than 24 hours. What does it mean going to Days? Oh, like moving to the day shift for you and your team?
This is the lounge. Well, I suppose it requires no further explanation.
Wait, is that a DVD player? When did that get here?
Oh, that's mine. I brought it with me from home. It's a bit of an old model, though.
Well, that'll be fine when Junpei stuffs it full of oatmeal.
It's no problem at all. It was a broken one to begin with, but I was able to fix it, so I hoped you all might get some use out of it.
The sofas here are pretty comfy. It'd be a perfect place to sit back and watch. Oh, maybe this would be a good place. There are some movies I've been wanting to see, but I'd rather not watch them alone.
What's this? Is Yucatan afraid to watch horror flicks? It's quite a shocker to see your soft side. Hard to imagine you're even the same person.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Wait, what did I say? I take it back. I didn't mean anything by it, I swear.
You've got some nerve, Junpei. You better watch your back next time we go to Tartarus.
Yukari-chan, you're kind of scaring me.
No, Fuka, she said Junpei should watch his back. You're fine. Everybody likes you. I could probably watch a DVD with someone here.
That wraps up the first floor. Let's move up to the next.
Yeah, before we go, if Zar means that like he and his team are being moved from night shift to day shift tomorrow, that seems ridiculous after a single day of specifically being told that they're not doing that, to have your entire like work plans reversed to a completely different arc of the clock with so little notice. I agree with Inner. Like, is there any way to say this isn't a sufficient amount of notice? There's something to be said for not rocking the boat, but that just seems ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, Kyurijo-senpai, are we allowed to borrow those books on the shelf in the back?
Of course. Those books were donated by residents of the dorm. I peruse them from time to time myself.
This area is pretty sweet. Nice and quiet, and let me tell you, those chairs are soft. When I cozy up here with a good book, I end up reading way late into the night.
All you read is manga.
I think manga is a respectable form of literature. Maybe I'll try reading here as well.
People are always coming and going from the lounge, so I could see this place being less distracting.
I think I'd be able to focus and read a book here.
Please utilize it however you'd like. Any piece of literature is a means of broadening one's horizons.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Just one thing, Iori. When you finish a manga, put it back on the shelf. I don't want to see them piled up on tables and chairs.
Aye, aye.
Jeez. Keep an eye on Junpei so he doesn't make a mess of this place.
Let's keep moving on then. We'd been keeping the rooftop off limits, but recently decided to open it up. The chairman wanted to start a small garden here.
Wow! I had no idea there was something like this up here. Is it for growing vegetables? Oh boy, I can hear him now. Eat your veggies, please.
That sounds about right. With a terrible smirk plastered on his face.
I hear you're the one taking care of it. Looks like it's shaping up quite nicely. The chairman was right to put you in charge.
Are you okay doing this all on your own?
You're in charge now. No, we got it.
Oh yeah? You like this kind of stuff? Gotta admit, it's kind of fun. Maybe we'll be raking in the harvest after a while. When that time comes, let us celebrate.
Why don't you use that energy to help him with the garden?
The more time and care you put into this kind of work, the better the results. Cooperating with someone on this may be worth your time.
I might be a bit interested as well.
Having someone help me with the garden might affect the end results.
That wraps up this area. Let's head back down.
I actually will work with Junpei and whoever else.
And that concludes the tour.
Being shown around kind of makes me feel more motivated to make use of those places. Did you get all that? Anything you're still unclear about?
We got it.
Good to hear. I hope your stay here is an enjoyable one. As long as all of us remain considerate, the dorm will continue to be a comfortable living space for all. If there's anything you'd like to do here, you may want to invite the others to join you.
Yeah, we're all living under the same roof after all. Better make the most of it.
I've never really done anything like this before, so I'm a little nervous. I'll try my best to enjoy myself here with you all.
This may be coming a little late for most of you, but welcome to the dorm.
Thank you.
Hello to Borlak, by the way. Borlak, I hope your Monday's gone well. We just got our shipment from the shopping program on TV. It's our brand watch and mega protein. Oh, I thought the brand watch might be the fashionable item. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Okay, Yukari seems happy. Okay, everybody relax. We're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna go... Everybody has smiley faces. I want to see what that means. It probably means that they're available to hang out. But I want to go to the rooftop garden. Also, is Borlak still here? Because Borlak, can you please thank Lady B for being able to reach out to Moo this morning? That was really, really helpful. Most of the produce can be harvested. We got a tarukaja potato. Should I plant something? Yes. Oh, I didn't buy more potatoes. Okay, well, we'll plant some tomatoes. Plant. 626. All right, so we've got 10 days. That is before the next full moon. She can hear you and she's laughing. Well, seriously, though, because it would be very alarming to just have a live stream that was cooking, showing video and audio from inside your home, and you don't even realize that it's there. Okay, so pause for just a second. Do we want to let it all out? Urgently seeking workers. I mean, I do want to continue to raise our stats, but we have a chance to hang out with people today.
Let me think.
I'm sure you're already feeling it, but the enemies are steadily growing more powerful. Don't be satisfied with how you are now. Work on improving your strength. If you wait until after a tough battle, it'll be too late.
Yes.
Oh, I want to check the refrigerator. Oh, it's you. Do you have some time to spare right now? Now that the kitchen has been cleaned up, I was considering putting it to use. I happen to have some quality tea leaves from the company heads. I'd be happy to serve you a cup. Spending time with your peers in the dorm. At night, you'll have some time to spend with your party members. Doing so might lead to some interesting revelations. Sometimes the discoveries can be helpful in battle, so don't be shy about approaching your teammates. Surely the odds that this is the day that the refrigerator is open. Like, is it going to be a bad thing if I say I'll be right back?
I see.
Very well. Bit of space. God damn it, yes! Look at that! I should come back. No, not later. Not tomorrow or later. We have to be back tomorrow. I don't mean to keep harping on this, but Junpei's going to take it again. Lady B is saying that she's glad that she saw the messages, doesn't often catch them for a few days. Yeah, no, that was huge. Did you want to have some tea after all? I always wanted to have tea, Mitsuru. I just wanted to, like, please and thank you. I'll start the preparations.
Help yourself to the snacks as well if you'd like. Today, I wanted to show my thanks for your hard work, as well as check in to see how you're doing. Ever since you joined us, you've been taking on a lot of responsibility as leader of our group. Have you been running into any trouble? If you have, please don't be afraid to let me know.
Have I been running? Not really.
Well, that's good to hear. I have to say, I'm always inspired by the way you remain calm no matter the situation. Your cup is empty. Let's pour you another.
Mitsuru and I enjoyed tea together.
It's late. We ended up spending a lot of time here. Let's turn in for the night.
Lux Night Tea. It's marked as an HP item.
I'll take care of the cleanup. I'm glad we had the chance to talk today. I'd like to invite you again when the opportunity arises. Then with that, I bid you a good night.
Zara saying to answer the earlier question about his workplace, that's just how disorganized this place is. It's how disrespectful that place is. I'm not saying that we need to sharpen knives here. I'm just saying that, like, if you tell people you're going to be working night shift next week, and then they come in, like, a day or two later, oh, by the way, we changed our minds, now it's all going to be day shift, that's a massive change. I've worked night shift. I spent multiple years working night shift. You define all of your time and effort around the idea that you're going to be sleeping all day. Sorry, that's just, I don't like it when I hear about workplaces that have that much disregard for the basic life needs of their workers.
Have you heard?
Hey, did you hear there's an opening in the art club?
Seriously?
Really? Did someone transfer schools? But it sounds interesting. I'm tired of going straight home. Maybe it's time to join a club.
By the way,
Let's go check it out after school then. Sama-chan, you can push the two of them down. Go for it. Maybe I can learn about them if I visit their club room. So here's the thing. I love the idea of getting more story beats by hanging out with people, but I also want to make sure that Sama-chan's
Guess we'll get started.
bullshit gets turned up. Not bullshit, his attributes. It's a better word for it. Also, before we go forward, Lady B, can I ask you a question? If you make Borlak tea, do you also clean the cups? Because that didn't feel good. That Mitsuru made the tea, served the tea, refilled the tea, and then cleaned up the tea? I feel like Sama-chan can do something a little bit more than that.
All right, let's begin. Pallas Aaron Xenomus. We all need to start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. The same goes for magic. You ought to learn its background. Today I'll teach you about the origin of magic. Long ago, at the dawn of civilization, man created primitive religions. Animism, totemism, and shamanism all fall into this category. You learned these in world history, right? The last one, shamanism, is important to the origins of magic. A shaman would fall into a trance state and act as the intermediary between the worlds. But it counts as magic, where humans can have the power of gods and spirits in their own hands. This shaman-style magical tradition would be later embraced by witches. Take the common European witch as an example. People today think that witches derive their power from contracts with the devil, but that's just Christian propaganda. The witches' predecessors were more like maidens serving the gods. It was through prayer to these gods that they earned their powers. They learned to control their magic without losing consciousness during their trance states. That's how they originally awoke to the practice. Originally, Europe was full of religions, worshipping a slew of various gods. The collective term for them is paganism. Interestingly enough, the celebrations of Christmas and Halloween have pagan backgrounds. Are you all still paying attention? No trance states for now. Here's a test to see if you were paying attention. Get it wrong and your afterlife won't be pleasant. Pallas Aaron Azinomus.
Okay, then.
Who should I pick? I choose thee, Chakariku. What early religious practice was the origin of magic?
Shamanism.
Cool.
You will be born into your next life as a human. So, paganism and Christianity have a closer connection than one might think. As the Roman Empire grew, so did the Christian population within the empire. At first, each religion practiced separately without issue, but
I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. Holy shit. You were able to pull any information out of this? That's pretty cool. Fox is saying, wait, I thought that you didn't clean the teacup, so you just leave the flavor there for the next one. Wait, you don't really, though, do you? You don't just, like, drink infinitely out of teacups and never clean them. Oh, right, the art room. I'm actually glad that it said that. I saw a girl in a gothic Lolita getup in front of the station. Man, she was so cute, I had to go up and ask her out. I said, hey, want to catch a movie or something? But she didn't even move, except for breathing. She didn't even bother looking my way. My ego still hasn't recovered. Okay, art room, art room, art room, art room. Go, go, go. Oh, Chakariku-kun.
By the way,
Have you heard that the art club is accepting new members? Come to think of it, wasn't Fuka in the art club? Maybe you should go check it out if you're interested. See how they operate and all that. Make sure they're not bullying her. Hello to Dougler! Well, crud. I want to hang out with everybody. When we next see actual Sama, can we yell at him for having too many social commitments? He's too popular. That's the problem. Okay, let's go to the art room. Violence to the bullies? Oh, it'll be like Lost Judgment all over again. Art room. Wow, we were here already. Oh, wait. Let's go copy our card. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's not where we go to copy the card, though. Hold on. Okay, so we've copied both of our new magic cards. Let's... Not Magic the Gathering, but actual magic. Patra cures certain ailments for one ally. Oh, yeah, the breaks. So, Fire Break, Ice Break, and Wind Break negates resistance on enemies. So, 100%. Let's make sure that we replicate all of those. What was that, under, like, healing and support? Being able to apply that to, like, a persona at will seems really good, assuming that's what a skill card does. Okay. We want to go to the art room, right? Yes. In other words, I can't think of anything else that we need to do today. The Culture Club's recruitment drive seems to have started. Only the art club is recruiting this year. It looks like you can go take a look at their activities first. Culture clubs have a different feel than the sports clubs. They seem interesting. huge burn on the sports clubs. There's a note that says Art Club, new members welcome, color the world. Can we take a quick tour? I mean, I'm sure we're going to do it. I observe the Art Club. I would ask Lady B if she gives thumbs up or thumbs down to Art Club, but I feel like we're going to do it.
Huh?
You're not a member of this club, are you? Do you know him, Yamagishi-san?
Oh, yes. He's the one I was just telling you about.
Ah, so he's the one, huh? I've heard a lot about you from Yamagishi-san.
We're looking for new members to join our club, so I mentioned you. I'm really happy you decided to stop by on your own.
And, I'm Keisuke Hiraga. Pleased to meet you.
Keisuke. I'm gonna say that wrong a few times.
He should be the one introducing himself to you, Keisuke-senpai. You're the club leader, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Still the same as ever.
Yamagishi-san is back, and now we're getting a new member. Maybe I should be a little more active here.
Wait, aren't you a third year, Hiraga-senpai? Don't you have entrance exams coming up?
No, don't worry about that. Hey, do you have an eye for art?
Yeah.
Then maybe we'll get to learn a thing or two from you. Meeting you like this can't be just a coincidence. It must be fate. Let's get you signed up, shall we?
Hiraga gave me a warm welcome. I joined the art club and made friends with the members. Dooku's gonna tell Sama that we want him to be boring.
And thou art I.
Or just less popular, though.
Established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fortune Arcana.
Fortune in art, really? Maybe fortune means something different than, like, the default definition that I know of, because I feel like very few people go into art and then get a lot of fortune. It's a rough gig. Lucha Freddy, thank you so much for the resubscription, and thank you to Moo for like extending the gift sub. I really appreciate you being here.
Just so you know, only club members are allowed to enter this room. So don't forget to turn in your registration form. The art club meets on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But we don't meet on the days leading up to exams. We should be studying then anyway. You don't have to come every day, so just try to show up every now and then.
Who would have thought we'd end up in the same club?
Okay, I'll get this all processed. Looking forward to painting with you.
Lucha Freddy, seriously, very, very much appreciated. After joining the club, I decided to go back to the dorm. How have you been doing?
I see you're back.
Should we head to Tartarus later? We have some time before the next full moon, but the enemies are growing stronger too. That said, I'd like to train more with Polydeuces. How about it?
No, we've done all that. Okay, now Akihiko is actually available to hang out, but I really do want to up his stats. Can I help you?
By the way,
Junpei-kun said you're playing an online game. Is that true, Chakariko-kun? Yes.
ooh,
So you can play with people from all over the world, right? It's great that the internet is able to connect all kinds of people. Maybe I should give it a try. Also, is Borlak here? So Borlak did a... is he still here? Borlak did a TTRPG stream this weekend, and I realized I don't think I've ever told him how rock solid his green screen is. He has one of the best green screens that I've seen outside of like a professional production. It's so good.
By the way,
it looks absolutely perfect. It seems certain clubs have been actively recruiting new members. Oh, but you're already in a club,
Yes.
aren't you? Well, there's no rule against joining multiple clubs. Feel free to join any that pique your interest. Juggling studies, club activities, and shadows won't be easy, but it'll surely bring character. Build character.
Hey, so...
Fighting with us. She can do both. Yeah, see, that was marked as a new conversation, but we've heard that before. Hey, do you think apathy syndrome can be cured? Well, yes, we do it.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe if we defeat a shadow and the spirits it ate will return to their owners. Then again, maybe they just get digested. Shoot. I do want to hang out with Akihiko. Come to the Polonia Mall to see us. We won't be there, though. Phoenix Ranger Featherman R every Sunday. Don't miss it. On to today's news. Little bumper for Featherman R. Okay, wait. We have to get our ice-cold takoyaki. Or whatever, taiyaki. What? Is this not the same day? Sorry. Is this not literally the next day? A note is in its place. It's from the chairman. Dear Chakariko, I apologize for eating your taiyaki. I had brought the same kind, but I forgot that I'd put mine someplace else. Then give me yours, asshole! I'll make sure to buy another one for you in the meantime. Please accept this as my apology. I hope you don't find my love for taiyaki fishy. Fuck off. Sorry. Well, yeah, Lucha Freddy, we just put it in there yesterday. What the hell is Precious Egg? Oh, we also got the tea. Okay, 200 HP. That seems good. Okay, I have to say that of the things that we could have gotten, but I wanted the taiyaki. Fully restores SP of one ally is actually really good. I'm still mad about this. That's mine. Cooking here with my friends has been one of the great things about living in a dorm. Well, we didn't do anything. All we did was we got served tea. That's not the same as cooking. That's just eating. It's just eating what others have made. Okay, I'm not going to go on a virtual diet. We're on enough real world diets. Let's go hang out with Akihiko.
Oh, right.
Hey, do you know how to cook? I have to eat enough to make up for what I burned during training, so it ends up being a lot of food. It's easier to just cook it all at once. I'd appreciate your help if you have the time. Sonata wants me to cook with him. Yes.
I owe you one.
I'm worried about not working up his stats.
Chicken tenderloin, eggs, broccoli. We're gonna boil them one after the other. This is a staple for an athlete. Full of valuable nutrients and not too hard to cook either. The problem is what comes after. Next, you gotta portion everything out and then put it in the freezer. It's a lot of work.
You sure work hard. Do you do this, Lucha Freddy, for your wrestling? Boil chicken tenderloin?
Not really. I'm just lazy, so I want to do everything in one go. But if I want to get stronger, I have to do whatever it takes. All right, let's get started. It's done. This should last for a while. That really went by fast. The work is so much more efficient with two of us. Here, you take some too. It's perfect for a midnight snack, since it won't really put on fat.
Iron athlete meal.
I know your diet is important for building a strong body, but I'll admit, I'm not much of a cook. I could use your help again sometime, if you don't mind. I might be able to try something more elaborate with your help. Maybe I should buy some pig's feet. I hear they're rich in collagen.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. There is something I wish to discuss with you, so please come to the Velvet Room post-haste. I believe this matter is of great import to you. I shall be anticipating your arrival.
Elizabeth, I got school. Elizabeth wants to tell me something. What could be so important? I should go to the Velvet Room after school. Lucha Freddy is saying that he used to do meal prep for these sorts of meals in the past, but now he just enjoys cake. Douglas saying that this wasn't a thing in Persona 3 Fest. Yeah, okay, we'll meet up with Elizabeth later. This wasn't a thing in Persona 3 Fest or Persona 3 Portable. Probably the cooking thing. I like the fact that they added new stuff then. And Douglas actually has some pig's feet. I have never had pig's feet. I feel like I would probably enjoy pig's feet if I did not know what they were when I started eating them. Or maybe even after or ever.
By the way,
the Kirijo group was on the news yesterday. Something about showing their true colors.
yeah.
Kirijo? Oh, the student council president? I hear they're involved in a lot of things. Even this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
I know, right?
I wonder why a company that big decided to build a school. Inner saying broth and soup, broth or soup, same thing. And Duke was also saying that he didn't choose to pick them up. They were in my... I have absolutely no idea what that word is. I don't think I can say it. Too good to go? It's too good to go. Except it's all one word. Come to think of it, Elizabeth mentioned she had something important to discuss with me. Well, I guess we're going to the Velvet Room then.
I've been waiting for you.
Forgive me for calling you so suddenly, but there's something I must bring to your attention. There seems to be a human presence within Tartarus between floors 48 and 53. It appears to be someone without the potential who heard the voices of the shadows. If left alone, I fear they will become lost and may perish.
Very well, then.
Please find and rescue them. Due to the influence of shadows, civilians will sometimes get lost in Tartarus and become missing persons. Missing persons will be somewhere in Tartarus and must be rescued within a set time limit. In the event someone goes missing, details will be posted on the bulletin board in front of the police station, so keep an eye peeled. Okay, well, we definitely want to rescue everybody. This is really going to interfere with our ability to work at the coffee shop. Bulletin board with details about missing people. Ayoko Yoshimoto didn't return from school on 6/17, was just yesterday. Last seen around 9 p.m. at Polonia Mall. Can I... Okay, female, 18 years old, 3rd year. Okay, so we have to go find her. Deadline is 7/6. So we don't have to go right now, but, I mean, we probably really should. I came to the arcade the other day and I saw this guy. He was tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. I wonder what that was about. It didn't look like any kind of toy or prize they offer here. Maybe I should ask him the next time I see him. He was tossing a ball. What do you think? Too Good To Go bag, says Dougler. It's an app that you can get a bunch of food for cheap, but it's sort of a surprise bag thing. Nothing but air. Dougler is confirming that it's cheap because it's about to expire. Hey, if it's affordable food, I say go for it. So there's nothing else that we want to do here, but we do want to go to the shrine. Sense something. So we're going to go to healing and support, and we want to get all of these break abilities. So, Dougler, are you also playing this? I feel like Ronan has been playing this along. And I think that he also, like, stopped by earlier. But I suspect that he's further in than I am. Okay, stop for a second. Who are we going to hang out with? Kenji's available. Oh, Keisuke is available. Nozomi is available. Reflesia. Okay. Let's go buy cute seedlings, because I want to be able to plant those the next time that the planting boxes are available.
Welcome. Take your time.
All right, we're gonna buy both of these actually because I want to have a choice. Classic Sama burning through all his cash. Let's check the cat.
I need help. If only someone had super cat food.
Also, we keep hearing about this, like, lady in lace, but I don't see anybody like that. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Okay, so... So I don't have a fortune persona. Let's see if Keisuke... Keisuke? What? Let's see if that dude is, like, ready to go up. I might go closer soon. Okay, let's do that. There was nothing else we needed to do today, I hope. No. I'd like to say I know my ramen, but the Gourmet King is on a whole nother level. Apparently that guy knows about some secret menus too. Like he'll order rice bowls at Hagakure. Rumor has it he's been eating sandwiches in the middle of town. Well, no, we already met him. Don't worry, it won't take too long. Yes.
Seriously?
I guess I gotta tell you this someday. Come on, let's head to the courtyard downstairs.
Hey, thanks for coming, man. You mind waiting here for a sec? Okay, listen. Don't freak out. I'm gonna go ask Miss Kano out. Like, right now.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. Good luck.
Thanks, man. Time to go get myself a girlfriend. All right, this is it. Dude! Oh man, listen to this. She said yes! I can't believe it. This is crazy. I was just about to ask her out, but then she asked me if I wanted a private lesson. For real, dude. I owe you big time for hearing me out.
Okay. It sounds like Tomochika's secret plan went well. I feel like our relationship is stronger. So, pending additional information, he doesn't do well in school and she's just offering him, like, extra tutorship. But I do now have to allow for the possibility.
I'm about to head over to her house. Oh man, I'm not ready for this.
Okay, that is weird. Unless he's assuming that he's going to her house.
I shouldn't expect anything too crazy from the get-go, right? And then again, she is an adult, so... Oh, forgot you were there. Sorry, but I got a jet.
Just 5 dots. It's getting dark, so I decided to head home.
I see you're back.
Okay, as somewhat of a relief, nobody wants to hang out, because I want to hang out with them, but I also want to, like, do our other stuff and, like, get our stats up. So Inner, Fox McCloud, and Dougler are all comparing notes on this app. I'd never heard of it.
Hey,
I kept thinking about how Kirijo-senpai dragged Fuka into this, but Fuka really seems determined to do her best, so I guess there's no point in dwelling on it. Instead, I'll just focus on doing my best too. I do feel like that's the way. $6:30. Okay, so I need to go get some lukewarm taiyaki. So here's what I think is actually happening. I think that if we continue to store lukewarm taiyaki in there, it'll keep getting stolen, but then we'll get something else in its place. I find it conceptually abhorrent that these people are just taking Sama's food. Proper balance is key to winning. Not just power, mental strength, agility, and some luck too. It's not easy to train up each aspect, but if you keep experiencing what life has to offer, you'll get the training along the way.
Let's see.
While we can't slack off in our exploration of Tartarus, if we want to solve its mysteries, it's important to rest and take time for yourself as well. You're free to go out or spend time with the others in the dorm. Just don't stay up too late. Next is news. Ayoko Yoshimoto, a third year at Gekkokan High School, has been reporting missing. Police are searching for leads and asked the public for assistance. There's a possibility... Oh, sorry, this is Sama. There's a possibility that she may have wandered into Tartarus. We must go rescue her. Yeah, we actually do have to do that. This is arguably the best night to do that, since nobody wants to hang out. Okay. We're going to Tartarus, then. I'm gonna save it real quick. All right, in just 1 second. Okay, Tartarus time. Because the only other thing we can do is work up his academics. Oof. Okay, where is Fuka? Junpei's there. I mean, I think that we can go from here. Let me just go find Fuka. She might be reading. She specifically said that she likes to read. Yeah, there she is. Oh, and she wants to hang out. Then I kind of want to hang out with her. What you doing?
Hi.
Do you like to read books, Chakiriku-kun? You see, there's this near-future sci-fi series that was popular a while back. I found it at a used bookstore and bought the whole series, but it's been sitting on my shelf for a long time. I only started reading it after moving into the dorm, and it's really interesting. Reading sci-fi novels with Fuka could help with my academics, unless it's Tech War, in which case it's not going to do that.
Hi.
If you're interested, would you like to read the first book? Let's read together.
All right.
Glad to hear it. Okay, I'll go get them from my room.
Do you read a lot of science fiction novels like this?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I guess it's good that I invited you today, then. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt while you were reading. If you don't mind, can you let me know your thoughts once you finish it? Oh, I didn't notice the time. How far did you get? Wow, you've read that much already? Huh? I made a lot of progress too. Was I more focused than usual, or...?
I feel like my academics have improved thanks to the skillful expression in the writing.
If you don't mind, do you think we could read here again sometime? I used to think reading was only a solo activity, but now, I think reading with someone helps me immerse myself deeper into the fictional world. I'm here whenever I can spare the time, so come by if you can. I'd be happy to have you. Alright, that's enough for today. Good night.
I'm glad we did that. I almost went to Tartarus off the bulletin board. But yeah, I want to get as much story as we possibly can.
Oh, hello.
This is the first time that she met us at the gates. I bet it's because we just hung out. It's a beautiful day today, is it not? How are you faring today? Not bad. Don't criticize her presentation. That's wonderful news. Sorry for being so awkward. I've never had the chance to chat with someone on the way to school, so I got nervous. But I think I'm getting used to life in the dorm. Plus, I'm pretty excited about everything we can do there.
Hey.
I'd love to try caring for the plants up on the roof, anything really, when I have the time. Oh, Dougler, that's awesome. Too good to go. Also lets restaurants put food up on there, the stuff that they made that day but didn't sell. I'm not kidding. If I, on multiple occasions, not like every single day or something like that, but I would say that at least 5 times in the last couple years, I've been someplace where they made something by accident, and I would then buy it, Like, oh, well, it's just going to go in the trash. I'll say to them, I'll buy it. Don't even give it to me. I'll buy it, like, for the regular price, and then I'll find somebody else that wants it to avoid the food from going to waste. Because it's like, it's perfectly good. It's just, like, not the thing that the person wanted. It's not even about, like, the business. Like, you know, oh, well, I want to stand up for the business. It's that they're going to throw that in the garbage, and it could go to somebody. Just give it to somebody. My friend said that this guy disappeared from the town nearby. He might be a victim of that revenge website. Oh, a revenge website, huh? Wait, what's that? That sounds super bad. Fuka is now available to hang out. Okay. Sama, you have to relax. Oh my god. Okay, so I no longer can keep track of all of his social commitments. And here's the thing. When I've bought like an extra thing, no matter what it was, I've never once had difficulty finding something. Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Like, I'll take it to work, I'll take it home, like always I've been able to find a taker for it. Oh. Hello there, Takariku-kun. We don't have any club activities today, so what brings you here? Whenever I look around the school, I always see a few students who look unwell. Hopefully they're just lacking sleep, but there's a chance they could actually be sick too. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to get carried away. Just keep an eye on your health as well, okay? Okay. Let's go to the shrine. We've got at least one more break card to do. Healing and support. There we go. Alright, so we don't have, like, I don't know, dark break or light break. Like, we don't have... But any time that you can get rid of an enemy's resistances or immunity, that's really, really good. So, Bebe Maso, Kenji says what's up. We just hung out with him. Hidetoshi is ready to hang out. And then we've got quality coffee. I feel like if we can continue to advance our highest level so that they have more time to grow, that's actually sort of what we want to do. Are you ready to hang out? Soon. Okay, no. Let's go get a... Also, it's Friday. So we might want to think about making sure that we have a hermit to hang out on the online game, because I do want to do that. We are going to go to Tartarus, in order to get his, to rescue that person. I want to wait for an evening when Sama doesn't have another engagement. I can sense that the power growing within you stems from the bonds you have forged and nurtured since. It may not be much, but here's some twilight fragments.
I'm looking for... How may I assist you?
Okay, fuse. Summon.
This is your progress so
Emperor.
far.
And since we're doing it for an S-Link, we're just going to take out... Wait, is that a bad call? Should we get, like, an expensive one? We'll get the better one.
Please
We'll bring out Oberon.
Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
That way we can fuse him later if we want to. Now, I think that I do want to have a hermit for the online game. Yeah, and also he's Naga, he, she, level 20.
This persona, yes? Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
Okay.
Are you finished?
We may be back.
We look forward.
We get one chance a week to hang out with the online game. And everybody else is available multiple days a week. So I want to try to stay on top of that one. Okay, so now we're going to the student council.
How many times do I have to explain it? It's like I'm talking to a moron.
Why would you even accuse me? The cigarette butt was in the boys' bathroom, right?
Then can you prove it wasn't a girl who brought it and left it there?
With that logic, this is never gonna end. I'm done with this. You're on your own.
Bunch of Neanderthals.
They're the worst.
Try not to hold it against them. They think like children. They just can't help it. Sooner or later, they'll see the light. Then I'll earn their trust, and they'll learn to respect me. I don't mean to isolate myself. I'm just remaining detached. Someone always gets hurt in any relationship sooner or later. I suppose I've gone on long enough. I apologize.
Odagiri seems embarrassed. I feel like I understand him a little better now.
No point in having a meeting today if no one else is here. Let's go.
I parted ways with Odagiri and went back to the dorm. And you guys, absolutely, I feel I want to make sure to do shoutouts. I love it when I can sort of direct people over to some of the other great talent that we have here on Twitch. I just want to double check if I had missed anybody from earlier. Also, I forgot to ask Lady B, and I'm concerned that she's not here. Lady B, if you're here, is that your first playthrough of Tomb Raider 2016? Because that's a great game. Sorry, dude. I'm running to the store real quick. Okay. Yukari's available to hang out. We'll probably do that. Rain festivals long ago. Especially this year, when forecasters are expecting little rain, the festival is called for... What? Do we know the limit on that? It's not an Elizabeth quest. 3 Jack Frost stalls. I think I have 1. Alright, well, I'm going to hang out with Yukari, because, look, there's going to be times in your life when you have an opportunity to hang out with friends, and then there's going to be other times when you don't have that. Don't live with regret. Okay, also, I haven't used the restroom today. I feel like we had until like 7 something, didn't we? I hope so. I got enthusiastic about cooking for myself for once, but I bought way too many ingredients. I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers on my hands. Yukari wants me to cook with her. Will you help me out? Yes.
Thanks.
Awesome, let's go make something tasty.
I picked up the ingredients to make chicken sauté today, but I might have bought too much. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I always end up having leftovers. What about you? Would you say you're a big eater?
Depends on the taste.
Come on, you're worried before I even make it? I'm sure it helps if it tastes good, but don't set your expectations too high. Let me just apologize in advance. Well, either way, it'll be packed full of nutrients, so don't worry about that. They say your health is your most valuable asset, you know? I figured we should think about what we're putting into our bodies. And if I could lose some weight while we're at it, I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But let's put that aside for now.
Okay.
Anyway, why don't we start with veggies? Can you cut the tomatoes for me?
I made chicken sauté with Yukari.
I chose breast meat because it was cheap and I heard it's good for a diet, but it's kind of dry. Okay, very dry. I can barely chew through it. And that was unexpected. I don't usually mess up this kind of thing. Hey, you're doubting me, aren't you? I'm serious.
Chicken sauté.
I'll make up for it next time, so let's cook together again when you get the chance. It'll be so delicious, you can't help saying yum.
Douglas saying, if you don't spend time with regret, how about ungret? I'm a big fan of ungret. I can hear people talking.
Come to think of it.
By the way, do you know Mitsuru Kirijo, the student council president? I heard she's going to study abroad after high school, probably to prepare herself to run the Kirijo group in the future.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. It's like she lives in a different world from us plebs. But she's staying in a dorm, right? Why would a rich girl want to live in a dump like that? Maybe her family made her to understand how us ordinary folks live or something. Also, Dougler's saying, we're not in combat and you're not Junpei, so why apologize ahead of time? Yeah, Junpei in a social situation. We haven't hung out with him yet.
Do you have a moment? I was just told that the chairman will be stopping by this evening. When you get back, make sure to come to the 4th floor.
Oh, okay then.
I'll see you all later.
Talk about short notice. Maybe he wants to tell us a new joke.
Who knows? But I am a little curious. Guess I'll head straight back today.
Koro-chan, shake.
Oh, he did it! What a smart dog!
Oh, welcome back.
Hey there!
Can I pet him?
Sure. Go on, Koro-chan. You know how to say hi, right? His name's Koromaru. I've seen him sitting by the steps of the shrine.
Oh, this dog still goes on walks all by himself?
What do you mean?
He used to belong to the priest at the Naganaki Shrine. Every afternoon, the two of them went this way for a walk.
So that's what he was doing here.
That is, until the priest passed away.
He passed away?
Oh, you haven't heard the story? I think it was about 6 months ago. The priest was hit by a car while walking his dog. He didn't survive. Ever since then, that dog has continued to go on walks, always stopping to sit by the site of the accident. But he refuses to let anyone take him in. Why, just the other day, my son... Oh my goodness, look at the time. I must be going. My son will be home soon.
Oh, you're such a loyal dog. Good boy.
Huh? Is he...
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. More importantly, isn't the chairman coming today? We should probably go get ready.
Yeah, you're right. See you later, Koro-chan.
So homeless dog just get let...
Hello, everyone.
I know I don't have dog food, but something.
I gathered you all here because I wanted to let you know how my research has been going. It concerns the shadows that have been appearing during full moons. Now, I want you to listen closely. It might be hard to follow. Shadows can be divided into 12 categories, according to their characteristics. This we've known for a while. We can think of it like their class or order. I've classified the special shadows we've seen so far, and well, it's simply fascinating.
Why are you so excited about it?
So...
Right. Those 4 shadows belong to categories 1 through 4 in order of their appearance. They may have looked different than the more common ones, but the classification scheme still applies.
And that's something we should be excited about?
Oh, I get it. There are 12 in all, and 8 we haven't seen yet.
That's exactly right, Yamagishi-kun. You're quite sharp.
Oh, okay, but what are they after?
That's a good question, and that's what we haven't figured out yet. Their motive. They don't kill their prey. They feed on their minds. Now, it could be considered predation, but is it really? Is there actually an underlying intent behind their behavior? The purpose of the shadows as a whole. That's what we need to consider.
This is interesting.
Indeed.
But no matter what their intent, we still have to beat the rest of them.
I agree. That's about all we can do at this point.
8 more, huh? Lucky us.
According to the data, each one has been stronger than the last. That means we better start training harder.
We'll manage. We've got plenty of time.
But why does Tartarus even exist in the first place?
The puzzle pieces are falling into place one by one. Those large shadows that only appear on the full moon, I wonder what their purpose is. 8 more remain. We have a long road ahead of us. Come on, late title card. Okay, I'm concerned about us not going to Tartarus. That said, there's actually something for us to go on the new moon, because one of Sama-chan's personas has an ability. Shoot. This one, medium slash damage to one foe, more damage when closer to a new moon. So I think that if we go on the new moon, that will be at maximum power. It's just like an extra bonus. Everything about Tartarus is such a mystery. How long has it been there? Why did it appear in the first place? Do you think we'll ever know the answers? And why didn't the chairman just send us an email? Why did we all have to come and hang out? Talk to him about that. The real question is, do shadows act independently? Or are they working together towards some goal? In essence, does a group of shadows target a single human and ravage his mind with purpose? Or is each individual shadow simply devouring human minds for their own survival? This is what we must discern. I'm glad that he's laying off the puns.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking right now, if you're looking for someone to talk to, please find someone else. She looks very down. I ran an estimate on the strength of the remaining large shadows that appear during full moons, and as you can probably guess, we're going to be in for a long, hard fight, but I think we can handle it. I'm sure we'll be fine as long as you keep training and growing stronger in Tartarus. So let's both do our best. I liked it earlier when Fuka was like, I guess I'll do my best to have fun with all of you, or whatever it was that she said. Because, like, I think, like, in America, let's all do our best, or, like, I'll do my best, is, like, was said with, like, sighing resignation. Whereas in Japan, that specific expression, like, let's do our best, is more like, you know, let's actually do our best. It's a much more, like, literal thing. Our topic today is the rising divorce rate among June brides. Lately, divorce is becoming more common, sometimes happening immediately after the honeymoon. Jesus Christ. What causes this? We'll report right after these messages. By which point, many more of you will be divorced. So, Akihiko wants to hang out, but we have not hung out with Junpei. And we actually have no messages, so let's hang out with Junpei. Yeah, what up? You're taking care of the planters up top, right? Mind if I give it a try? Girls into slim dudes, right? Might be good to eat some vegetables after all. While you can garden alone, raising vegetables with the help of your friends will result in a more plentiful harvest. Veggies raised with help from others will take on different effects depending on who you were gardening with. Might improve if we do it together. Look, Junpei is not that enthusiastic about very much except for playing on his portable handheld gaming device and not doing anything. So if he wants to garden, let's do it.
All right.
Let's get to it.
The only vegetables I ever see at the store are plain old ordinary ones. You know those fancy veggies only people like Kirijo-senpai would eat? If we could grow something like that, we'd make a fortune, don't you think?
Depends on how hard we try. Basically, I will make some ironic comments to you guys about Junpei. I don't actually want Sama to be like an asshole towards him. Like, I think Junpei is just a little bit immature, and if given a chance with people who believe in him, I feel like he's gonna be okay.
Oh, damn. So you're up for it? Yeah, we gotta dream big. You're pretty good with your hands, so what do you say? Want to join forces and make a name for ourselves? Well, we should probably get to work before we get ahead of ourselves.
Veggie Bros Unite. I tended the rooftop planters with Junpei.
This is getting really rough on my back. Yeah, my hands are all caked in dirt.
The extra care is paying off, and I can harvest more.
But for the sake of Junpei's brand name luxury veggies, I gotta keep going. I don't know how I could deal with all this on my own, so let's do this again, okay?
Yeah, man, he had a good time. Douglas saying it can also be said that way in North America. It certainly can. Like, hey, everybody, let's do our best. I don't feel like that's as common. Maybe I'm just, like, making it up in my head. Or maybe I just hang out with pessimists. It's more of a me problem. Bebe wants to know if we're free in Chihiro. Oh, I want to hang out with Chihiro. But we only get 1 day a week to do the online game. We specifically picked up a persona to do the online game. Almost time for the home shopping show. Indeed.
It's amazing commodities!
The diet support set. Hate exercising? Don't want to change your diet? Looking for an easy way to lose weight? Then do we have good news for you.
Good.
First up, we have the amenity suit. Just slip into this and the hourglass body you dream of will all be yours. I noticed that it is for both men and women. Hourglass is not usually what men are going for, but who cares? Who am I to judge? It's wonderful, but wait, there's more.
Bad kid.
It's super diet food. 3 of them for 9,800 yen. That's the most expensive thing that he sold. We will buy it.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
I like that he thanks me personally, unless he's talking to some other kid. Okay, online game. Looks like Maya wants to play. And we'll grow closer soon. Yes, we will do this. Fox is saying, today we're selling, and Angel's like, I'll take 3. Absolutely. We buy everything off the Japanese QVC. Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. Maya's not logged in. Hey, I'm running a little late. I'll be right there, okay? Maya entered the area. Oh, I was on the phone with my mom. Whenever we talk, it's always the same. It's like all she cares about is marrying me off to some dude. Why is it her problem? I feel like this has sort of a judgmental edge to it. You don't want to get married? You'll need a boyfriend first. Let's plan our wedding. Is that funny or creepy? See, this seems snide, and that seems judgmental. So this seems more jokey, like surely, like, oh, this will just get your mom off your case. Oh, nice, we did it. Even without meeting me IRL, take me, Tatsuya. Maya seems happy. Don't worry, I still got it even at my age, lol. It's sexist to think women can only be happy when they're tied down. The other night I got a little drunky and I kind of passed out at Polonia. Wait, Polonia, she's real local then. And then this old dude, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, like, I feel like that's the first time it's confirmed that Maya, like, is in the area. Japan's a big country. It's not just like, what is this, Iwatodai Station or whatever. Then this old dude was like, you'll never get a man looking like that. I told him to shut the... We can swear on this. I told him to shut the fuck up, damn it. OTL. On the... What's OTL? You guys, I'm failing at lead speak. What's OTL? OTL on the... Laters? I have no idea. Sorry, kind of got off topic. I guess I'm a little tired. I will go forward. If anybody knows OTL, I'm all about it. OTL. I have no idea. But I do feel better now. Here, Tatsuya, this is for you. Maya used a heal potion on Tatsuya, but there was no effect. Oh, guess your HP was already full. Lemonade. According to Reddit, on the low, our timeline, using alternate history fictions, out to lunch. It's got to be on the low then. Like, just between you and me. I'm trying to say thanks for listening to all my bitching. I think Maya's opening up to me. I feel like I don't often hear women use the phrase bitching. Not that it's impossible, but I feel like that's kind of a gendered thing against women. You know that old lamer I told you about? He was hanging around Polonia, so if you see him, don't be nice. I saw him on this weird TV show, too. Super creepy. Alright, I better go practice being a good housewife for Tatsuya. Heart emoji. I learned about a man from TV, question mark, who visits Polonia Mall at night. Is this another social engagement? You guys, can you imagine how much further we would be into Sama-chan's Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough if he wasn't hanging out with everybody in town all of the time? Okay, and now nobody's here. Okay. It depends on, like, I think it's, like, tomorrow's the full moon, or new moon? It looks like Kirijo-senpai and Sanada-senpai aren't around, so let's go to Tartarus some other time. Damn it. I think I'll take it easy tonight, too. Everybody's in their, like, full-on summer outfit. Yeah? No, it's late June. I am looking forward to late June, you guys.
Hey!
Koromaru's so cute, and he's such a loyal dog.
Certainly.
I wish we could take Koro-chan in and look after him here. Sanada-senpai could be in charge of walking him, since he goes jogging quite often anyway.
Right?
Yeah, I can totally see them running along a river together or something. But I kinda doubt we'd be allowed to keep animals in the dorm. He could hang out in my room. The chairman's not going in there. Koromaru's one of a kind, huh? He really is, and such an obedient boy, too. He always seems to be at the shrine. I wonder if he's eating okay.
Oh, really?
Why don't we just keep him here? I feel like Kirijo-senpai would say yes. I mean, she doesn't seem like the type to have a Doberman at home. Doesn't she seem like the type to have a Doberman at home? And she'd feed it the highest quality filet mignon.
Well,
Junpei-kun, I think you read too much manga. Okay, so on the day that we might have gone to Tartarus, nobody's around. So we're gonna go to beef up our academics. Foxy has other women use it a lot. Again, this might just be a product of who I hang out with. In fairness, I don't hear a lot of people in general using the phrase like, oh, someone's bitching a lot. But like, at least in my memory, when I've heard it the most, it's usually guys. It could also just be a regional thing. You know, the internet tends to flatten language among different areas, but there can still be significant differences. So we're just going to, where was I going? Why did I come here? We're going to the strip mall. Actually, we can just click here. Man, we are burning through his nest egg. We just went up to level 4 recently, by the way, so I think it's going to be a while. Hello to Harmonious Crow. Where am I? Why am I here? Where was I going? Yeah, maybe tomorrow for,
Hey, so...
what's it called? Tartarus? I've been thinking... Crow, I hope that you've had a great Monday as well. The night before last, we learned about the 12 Shadows and their connection to Tartarus. Isn't there too much we just don't understand? Yes.
Yeah.
There's something about it that bugs me. The thing that troubled me was when we were cooking with Yukari.
Oh, isn't it just beautiful?
And she was wearing, like, sandals while cooking soup. Maybe it's just a me thing, but I just couldn't stop thinking about, like, what if they spilled? Spilling hot soup on your shoe isn't very comfortable. Spilling hot soup on your bare foot is a lot worse. Oh my gosh, Cartesian coordinates really are beautiful, aren't they? There's one in particular that's my favorite, though. Are you curious? You are, right? Right? Literally no idea. This curve is a graph of a Cartesian equation, one that was discovered by Italian mathematician Maria Agnesi. Agnesi? It's actually named after her. Some people call it the curve of Agnesi.
So, after that...
However, it is more commonly known by another name. Iori, do you know what it means? What it is?
What?
Huh? How would I know? Heck, are we even talking about math anymore? Sama, do you know the answer? What do people call this curve? Well, I don't see how it's a spiral, and the Witch of Agnesi doesn't seem very likely, so let's go with orthogonal curves. It's the only one of these answers that makes sense.
That's not right.
No. Was my question too difficult? Oh, the Witch of Agnesi. Okay. Kind of felt like that was a completely random name. As to why it's called a witch, nobody really knows. Apparently, it came from a mistranslation of the Italian word for the versine of a curve. Merely an inadvertent mistake, I suppose. I make careless mistakes fairly often, but it's pretty embarrassing when your mistakes last for generations. I mean, if the shape of the curve resembled a witch, maybe they could have gotten away with it, but alas. Yo, how are we supposed to figure that out with any hints? I gave him the wrong answer. Yeah, what do I know about orthogonal curves? Crow goes barefoot in the kitchen. Barefoot in the house. We take our shoes off when we come inside. Hey, as long as you don't get burned, that's fine with me. I was looking at Sama-chan's like completely encasing shoes and her like open sandals and being like, okay, please do not spill. 8 left, huh? Well, you can count on me, dude. I'll defeat every one of them and save the city.
Yeah.
Chakariku-kun, it's still not clear to me. My head hurts from thinking about it. Still not clear to me. Okay, I don't know what that's about. The freedom of no socks, says Fox McCloud. So, Fuka's available. Is it 6:30 that the kitchen gets? Oh, we should buy some more lukewarm taiyaki. Let's go do that now before, and we'll go to the shred. We'll go to the shrine.
Whoa.
Okay.
Come again.
Okay, nobody over there. Nobody over there. It's Monday, so he's having a sale, but we already did all of that purchasing. All right. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I heard from my friend that there's this freaky website that's taking off. We're hearing a lot about this website now. I'm going to ask my boyfriend about it because he's good with computers. Okay, shrine. So Inner is saying, I think this is of the Agnesi curve or the Witch of Agnesi. It's a cubic plane curve defined from two diametrically opposite points of a circle. It gets its name from Italian mathematician Maria Gaetana Agnesi, and from a mistranslation of an Italian word for adversara, verse sine curve, from the Latin verte, to turn. Before Agnesi, the same curve was studied by Fermat, Grandi, and Newton. They're actually two things. Wait, what's two things? The Agnesi curve or the Witch of Agnesi? Are those two separate things? So we will get one Patra, so I want to have two of everything. Because when you have two of everything, then you can always just like use one and then you can make another. So she's available, but we just hung out with her. Oh wait, she's actually available. Like she's texting us indicating that she's ready to go. I think I want to hang out with Fuka. A very Sarah. There is no two. Wait, what's two? Oh, they are actually things. That it's a real thing that the game is introducing. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was there are two things. Hello to Ronan! Ronan, we were just talking about the fact that you're playing this. Oh, Chakariko-kun, are you on your way home? Let's walk home together.
Sorry.
I was about to do some research. I'm actually learning how to cook, but I'm still just experimenting. I don't think I can make anything edible at this point, and I don't want to waste your time. If I volunteer to help her, I might regret it. Oh, I don't have the courage. We have to be a badass. Oh. Okay, well, that gives us more incentive to be courageous. So we need to be a genius to hang out with Mitsuru, and now we have to be a badass to hang out with Fuka. I know that I'm feeling a little bit stressed out with his over-ambitious social calendar, but... Okay. I still want to make as many friends as we can. Okay, so... Okay, so we've got Maiko, that's probably the Gourmet King, and we haven't hung out with him at all yet. And then we've got the high school. So I do feel like all things being equal, we do want to focus on high school. Will we, hold on, do I have a chariot persona? We do. We have not recently hung out with, track team. Wow, Ronan's all the way in November. Yeah, this is June, as you can see. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna get in a ton of laps today. Grow closer. Might grow closer soon. Yeah, let's focus on things that we can do at school. Let's go. Oh, hold on, I forgot to swap the cleats out of my shoes. Catch up with you in a bit. So this is the kid who can't walk properly because his knee is completely blown out. I'm gonna go to track team with him. No sign of Miyamoto.
Hey, I just got a text from Kaz. It's for you, but he wanted you to know ASAP, so he texted me too. It says, come to Iwa Todai Station. What is that guy thinking? He's got practice today too.
After practice, I made my way to Iwa Todai Station.
Where's the fire? Yuko was pissed, wasn't she? I've missed a lot of practice lately. I should have told you last time, but... my x-ray results? The muscles and tendons around my knee are inflamed. The doctor said if I keep pushing it that I won't be able to walk anymore. He said I strained it too hard during practice. It's so freaking stupid. I want to win, so I have to practice.
So what I would say is stop it. Winning a high school track meet is not worth permanently damaging your leg and losing the ability to walk. However, every time I've tried to spur this guy on, like I'm some sort of like an idiot rival in an 80s like sports action movie, he has responded positively.
You're right. Every minute, every second counts. I can't waste any more time. Promised I'd win at next year's meet and become the #1 athlete in Japan.
You promised? Or why go so far? Is this asking more information or is this like challenging him on it? Let's do this.
Well, because it's not just about me. My nephew got into an accident and his legs got messed up. And now, he can't walk. But if he goes through rehab, he might be able to recover. He says the rehab hurts too much though, so he doesn't want to do it. He's only 5, you know? There's still so much he hasn't done yet. So I made a deal with my nephew. Just, don't laugh, okay? If I become #1 in Japan, he'll agree to go through rehab. That's why I have to win this meet, so I can make it to nationals.
I don't know. I don't know which of these. Because he knows about his knee. I'm just going to ask him if he thinks that he can win.
To tell you the truth, I don't think I can do it. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused, and for all the depressing conversations. It's really tough keeping it all bottled up. You were the only one I could talk to.
Dougler is saying if you have a matching persona, you get 1 point each thing, even if you pick the less good choice. Okay, I thought that that might have been like right at the beginning when you hang out with them. I didn't realize that it was even if you pick up the less good one. I feel like we're becoming closer. You're rank 6.
Yuko has good instincts when it comes to this stuff, so she might say something to you. Tell her to come talk to me if she does. I don't want to drag you into this any deeper.
Inner is turning in, leaving a lurk. Inner, the lurk is very much appreciated. Thank you for the fun stream earlier over on your channel for Railroads Online. And hopefully we'll see you, as you say it, later today. For us, it will be tomorrow. I parted ways with Miyamoto and went back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, did you hear? Something's up with the equipment in the command room. Junpei's looked at it, but it seems like it's been breaking down a lot recently, doesn't it? I honestly have no clue what I was looking at. Chakariku-kun, could you go check it out later? Okay, Mitsuru wants to hang out again. I feel like we like hung out with her though.
Yeah.
It really does seem like the shadows are progressively getting stronger. Although that's not something to be too concerned about. If we put in enough effort, we'll win. If we don't, then we'll lose. Pretty simple stuff.
All right.
That means there's nothing for us to do right now but keep climbing Tartarus and building up our strength. Can I help you?
Hey.
The other day, I stumbled upon something online while doing research. Apparently, there was an unexplained explosion near our school 10 years ago. At the same time, a large number of students refused to attend school. Yes! So would I if things near the school were exploding. The news report stated that the incidents were somehow related. That's all there is to the story. Now it's all in the past, but doesn't it make you curious? Yeah, Japan, well known for continuing to go to school while it's exploding. And I know the explosions happen nearby, but still, has burned down, causing the neighbor's home to burn down as well. Police are investigating the possibility of arson. For our next story, a dead body was found behind Port Island Station last night. The victim seems to have been a student at the nearby high school. The police are currently searching for any evidence relating to the incident. Wait, I go behind Port Island Station. Food is stuffed with Frids. Yeah. 6:30. Okay. And when is the... I don't remember. It's like the 28th when the tomatoes are done. Obtaria, thank you so much for the huge raid. Uptar and everybody raiding over, I hope you had a wonderful time. I don't remember if it was Art earlier, but it was definitely Dragon's Dogma afterwards. Let's do a quick shout out here. Uptaria, I hope you're continuing to have a great time with that. By the way, people ask me, I'm trying to think of specifically who it was, are there any games that I'm looking forward to? We can do part-time position. I kind of want to do that. Like what games I'm looking forward to this year, and I neglected to bring up Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm actually really interested to see how that one's going to turn out. And I will look forward to getting your thoughts on it as well. Okay, we heard about a monk that lived in here, and also I want to stop by and talk to the guy who sells shady URLs. I'm so excited for when it comes out. Well, normally meeting new friends is something that just happens. In this case, I guess you might rely on fortune telling, but it's not my style. I'd rather look for friends on my own. I don't really have any friends, but I'm trying to make some. So I asked Mama how I could meet more people. Her answer was still pretty abstract, but it helped me come up with a solution. I'll try doing it next time. So this is Shady URL Man. We bought out his entire supply of URLs like 2 months ago. This is the lamest club ever. They're all playing freeze tag and nobody ever says unfreeze. Hey, how's it going? Groovy. Yeah, you gotta be groovy to come to a place like this, huh? I'm a GeckoCon student, says Upbeat Woman. And remember, these rumors that were going around about the other day, I hate hearing rumors like that. How about you? I hate them too. Yeah, I can't stand hearing those conversations. But when I'm here, it's all okay. I don't have to worry about a thing. Okay. I still don't see any monks. Who was it? Yuko brought it up. Yuko brought it up like in passing conversation. So, Taria, do you think that you'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 2 right when it comes out? Or is that going to be wait to finish the first game? Or are those going to be one and the same? So, yeah, we've got a hangout here. I think I want to go to Tartarus tomorrow on the new moon.
Oh, right.
If you have the time, would you care to join me for some tea again? I'd like to brew a different blend this time. It also happens to be one of my favorites. Crap, hold on. Damn it.
I see.
I completely forgot the other reason that I wanted to go to the mall. I wanted to check the date on when we have to save the person. Seven, 6. Yeah, we've got like 3 weeks. We're fine. Go back to the town map. Oh, hello to Patikin. Patikin, I know that you're a little bit back and forth with RPGs, but you do like action games. Are you gonna play Dragon's Dogma 2? I do feel like it's probably more action game than RPG.
Oh, right.
I would absolutely like to join you for some tea. Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I'll start the preparation.
It feels nice being able to pour tea for someone else like this. Oh, my apologies. I'm supposed to be the host, and yet here I am thinking about myself. How about you then? Are you having a good time?
Yes. I'm just reading through the options, yeah.
That's good to hear. Chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, so maybe that's taking its effect on you. I was actually a bit worried that I might be putting you off. Apparently, the popular opinion is that I'm difficult to approach. We're running low on snacks. I'll have to ask my staff to... Actually? Oh, never mind. Here, let me pour you another cup.
Mitsuru, do you have a secret kitchen staff that's making the tea for you? I drank herbal tea with Mitsuru as we discussed our favorite snacks.
All right, I think that's enough for now. We should start cleaning up.
Okay, more tea.
I'd like to invite you for this again, if time allows. But for now, let's head back to our rooms.
But Deacon's saying that he's not interested in Dragon's Dogma. Well, I will look forward to seeing it on Atari's channel for sure.
How did I... Whoa! What the heck is this?
Good evening. Are you surprised? Truth be told, we all visit this world every night.
What are you saying? Who the hell are you?
Didn't Mommy teach you any manners? You haven't even introduced yourself. Come on, take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right?
Huh?
Oops.
Somebody's got a grudge against you. And they asked us to get revenge.
Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this?
Can't tell you. We're professionals.
Professionals? Oh shit! Those rumors online. You're saying they're true? For real?
Shall we get this over with now?
Hey, wait! I haven't done anything! Why me? What'd I do?
That is not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear, and believe what they want to believe.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion.
He's not dead.
Doesn't matter. We held up our end of the bargain. And besides, tomorrow this'll just seem like some random crime.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm feeling rather tired.
So they're basically the evil leaper version of Persona characters. If anybody doesn't know that, in the original Quantum Leap, there were evil leapers that were jumping around making wrong what once went right. They were the anti-Sam Beckett's. And apparently there are Persona people doing the same thing.
Have you heard?
About this revenge website? If you post someone's name on the website, they'll get revenge for you. It's 100% guaranteed success rate and completely anonymous.
What?
Seriously? Give me the URL. I want to check it out right now. Hey, can I scratch that down too? Well, it's just a rumor, so I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate anyways? A revenge website. Wonder if it's a new ghost story. Also, Foxcloud recognizes that as a Smith & Wesson 500, apparently. And Dooley was saying, isn't that snarky and not intelligent? Yeah. That's like calling the kid with the 3D glasses in Back to the Future 2 movie enthusiast. No, he just, like, has a whole deal. Okay. Kenji. I don't know why it's saying, like, Daisuke or whatever. He's available. We just hung out with him. Bebe's available. Chihiro's available. I did not like not hanging out with her on the weekend. $6.26. All right. Let's definitely go to the shrine. I've no... Oh, that's art club. We can definitely go to art club. But Abtari is definitely enjoying the replay of Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, my just uneducated hope for Dragon's Dogma 2 is if it can take those mechanics in that combat, like take most of like all the great stuff that Dragon's Dogma does, but then also tie it to a story that unfolds a little bit more organically and consistently throughout the game. That was the one thing that I felt like was really missing in Dragon's Dogma, which is that the story starts at the beginning and then it ends in the end, and between those 2 points it just sort of like cuts you completely loose. Let's go with Dark Boost. Okay. Next up, Kenji wants to hang out. Kaisuke wants to hang out. I like that he just keeps saying, sending increasingly nested replies to replies to replies. What's your deal? I heard something interesting coming from one of my co-workers. It seems there's this strange website on the internet. He was reluctant to give me any details, so I don't really know anything about it. All I know is that it has something to do with revenge. And they are also available. I feel like what I'd want to do is hang out with the kid in the art room. Oh my god, there's so many people to hang out with now.
Say, what kind of dance is popular nowadays in the clubs? Reggae? That rap junk? In my day, it was the tango, or the jitterbug. You dance with your girl, not to show off. I fell in love at first sight with my wife at one of those dance halls.
We're going to come back in a minute, and so on and so forth. Yeah, let's see what level fortune guy that we can pull out.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Let me just double check that I do not currently have
choose
fortune.
the personas you would like to fuse.
No, okay. Let me see if we can fuse a fortune.
Shall we take a look?
No, okay. We're going to summon, because I'm relatively sure that we do have a fortune in the book. Do we seriously not? Or did I pass it? Do we seriously not? I guess we don't.
Browse to your heart's content.
Yuck. Okay, that's not to say that we can't hang out with them. It's just that we don't get those extra points. Okay. We could also hang out with Chihiro, who I'd really like to. I don't have a justice currently, do I?
Now then, which will you choose?
I don't like leaving the Velvet Room, but cell phone service is garbage in here, so we're gonna go outside. I want to know if we're close to moving up with Chihiro. Ronan just got Siegfried, and this persona is still so damn good. Don't think that I have Siegfried, but you are much further in. Chihiro. Oh, actually didn't text us. Are we gonna move up with you, Kenji? Micro closer soon. So, not now. Hold on. So we definitely hang out with that kid, and we can hang out with that kid. Are we gonna move up with you? Micro closer. Wow, already. Hold on. Then let's see who we are lowest with. We'll do either one of those, but it's gonna... I bet it's gonna be Kenji. Magician is 4. Chariot is 6. Yep, we're gonna go hang out with Kenji then. I want to know how his private tutorship went.
Yep.
Hey, you want to know the secret to a happy relationship with the girl you like? Normally just hang out, chat, get to know each other better, right? But you gotta watch what you say. If you step on a landmine, it'll all go up in smoke. And when that happens, it's over. She's through. Usually won't be that bad, but still. If she does walk out on you, what should you do? I guess you just gotta get on your hands and knees and beg for forgiveness, even if it takes days. Not that I'd ever have to worry about that. No one knows Emery better than me. Why? Oh, sorry, you're heading out? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out Emery is the teacher? Yes. Perfect! In that case, let's go to Wild Duck. There's a lot I want to talk about today.
Yeah, Emery is... Oh, that's Miss Kano's first name. Anyway, Emery's really popular with the guys.
Emery, okay.
And I kind of took her away from them, you know? Like she became my girl before they even had a chance. Turns out Emery's a really strict teacher when it comes to grades. At home, though, she's a real sweetheart. I love how her attitude changes when she's with me. Yeah, good-looking people just flock together, you know? It's like a law of attraction.
Okay.
I know, right? It's like we're actually in a TV show. Anyway, what about you? Make any progress with Takeba-san?
Are you in a relationship with a teacher?
I feel guilty hogging all the happiness, so I'm gonna wish for you to be happy too. And hey, don't tell anyone about me and Emery, okay? Because teachers aren't allowed to date students. I only told you because I trust you.
Tomochika really trusts me. I feel like our relationship is stronger. I legitimately don't know right now whether or not this dude is actually in a relationship with a teacher or if she's like schooling him on, I don't know, geography or something, and he's like, oh my god, this date is so hot.
Shoot, look at the time. I'm way behind on my favorite show. Well, I guess that's because real life is way better than any show right now.
I don't think Tomochika is ever going to stop talking. I ended the conversation at a good spot and went home. Duga's saying, do you want to know? No, I'm very comfortable
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
Go ahead with the story.
I'll have what he's after.
Coming right up. One house special.
Don't you get sick of eating the same thing all the time?
Shut up. You're the one always eating that protein shit.
Here you go. One house special. Be careful. It's hot.
So, you still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members this year. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
Not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji.
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it, you're no different than me.
Hey, Shinji!
I love that Akihiko, of all people, has like this like super shady connection. It looks like the product I ordered. It's our amenity suit and the super diet food.
Oh, it's you. Look.
There are 2 weeks until the next full moon. Let's train and build up our strength while we can. Oh, it's time for another boss fight? Wonder what we're gonna be up against this time. Not gonna lie, I'm getting kinda excited.
Honestly.
With both Akihiko and Iori around, serious conversations are starting to sound like a joke. Speaking of Akihiko, has he returned yet? I guess not. Maybe he went for a quick bite somewhere? Can we go? I think that we were told that we couldn't go if neither of them was available. But as long as Mitsuru is available, we can go. A girl was found standing motionless in the middle of the street, halting traffic for several minutes. The expressionless girl has since been led away by police. A number of similar cases have been occurring, causing extra problems for the police force.
Nah.
I mean, sure, I feel excited, but that doesn't mean I'm treating this like a game, you know? I just really want to take him down.
Honestly.
I wonder where Akihiko is. If he's going to be late, he should at least have the courtesy to call me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save it up again. I figure that this is the new moon, so I feel like we're gonna aim at going to Tartarus. All right, let's hit it. Check everyone's status. Was it following people already have plans and can't go tonight? Akihiko. Hold on a second. I was really planning to go tonight. Let's look at stats. So Akihiko is level 24, but we could still level up Sama, Yukari, Junpei, and Mitsuru. Yeah, and this is mostly a rescue operation. Like, we don't need to make a lot of progress, but getting some cash and stuff would be pretty good, because he is running kind of low. All right, let's go to Tartarus. Is it stupid to go when we don't have everybody? Screw it, screw it, screw it. Boston House says, just once. I want to hear. I'll have what he's having. And hear, one frilly girly stew coming up. Elizabeth had mentioned guests wandering in Tartarus. Sometimes you will encounter missing persons who have wandered into Tartarus. Missing persons cannot be rescued until after a full moon. Or, sorry, cannot be rescued after a full moon. So it's best to save anyone, as soon as possible. You can receive a reward at the police station the day after a successful rescue, so don't forget to stop by. You can ask Elizabeth where the missing persons are located, seek her advice regularly to rescue those who are lost in Tartarus. That's the plan. Oops. I actually meant to talk to Elizabeth. But we can see if we need to pull out any other personas for, like, combat purposes.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Which will
All right,
you
so
choose?
I have Jack Frost and Inugami, who are very, very low level. Let's see if we can... Yes. Marry them off, and we'll get some higher level
This
guys.
persona is powerful.
All right.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
Increased chance to cause... What's it called? I always like growth. He doesn't actually have any, like, cause... Like, foul breath in inflicting ailments to one foe actually seems really good, and at least for me as a rare skill, I don't have other examples of it. After that, though, one ally, one ally, one ally... He doesn't have anything that causes distress, and he's not getting it next either. Weak pierce or weak damage. Weak pierce or other weak pierce. Sorry, what's your strength? Yeah, his strength isn't good for that either.
Choose what skills to inherit.
All right. Growth, foul breath, distress boost. Mostly so that I can pass distress boost on to somebody else further down the line.
A new power emerges.
I am Mitra. Can someone get this snake off me? Please? Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit of experience. Okay, can we... I'm not sure that I want to get rid of Jack Frost, but if we get somebody really good... No. Our moon guy is really good. Oberon. Oberon could marry into Too High. We don't know any lovers. Okay, I feel pretty good about, like, let's go out with these guys probably. So we've got lots of physical. ice, wind, electricity, and we need electricity because Akihiko's not here, and other ice. We've got light. We've got dark. We've got lots of electricity. We don't have any fire at all. I sort of want to bring out somebody who has some fire to them.
Have you...
Oh, here's a fortune.
You
We would need Angel, Silky, and Unicorn. I think that we want to do that because I need a fortune anyway. Angel, Silky, Unicorn.
Please take a look.
Okay, hold on. Angel.
Please, so you'll be summoning this very well. It's yours.
Silky.
So you'll be summoning this one. May it be your inner strength.
Unicorn.
Is this acceptable? May it be your
That
inner
is all of his money. Almost every last yen. We are at 500 yen. That's enough to make a call at a public phone, which still exists in 2009, I assume.
Very well.
Yes, hold on, we're not leaving. Yeah, we don't have any fire yet. We need that. Fusion. Special fusion.
All the elements you need?
Also, with a little bit of work, we could do this, but, or sorry, a little bit of money, we could do that. But let's get Fortuna.
Are you satisfied with this? What do you wish to inherit?
Okay, hold on. So, very high magic compared to strength. So we want to go with lots of magic skills. Let's go with light. Oh, actually, we don't have a lot of choices here. I have no idea whether or not high magic influences the percentage chance to do Bewilder. It never hurts to have an extra bonus that. I mean, not taking critical hits is nice, especially if we're going to be weak to lightning. But then again, I do like Bewilder. We're going to grab Bewilder.
Seems you have been blessed. Well then.
And now, importantly, we will be able to hang out with the art student. We're saying that I'm sounding like him. Oh, Patikin's got to turn in. Patikin, thank you so much. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I'm Fortuna. Luck is sure to come spinning your way. You've got me, after all. My torso is a spinning wheel. Okay, Magaru, I'll take it. A skill is going to change. Let's do it. It's one of the inherited skills. Accept. Okay, I feel like that's better. That's everybody, right? Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Now, I do feel like I want to have somebody... Well, no. We've got Junpei. Junpei can do Agi for us. Yeah, we're good. Also, I don't have any money.
We look...
Yeah, we couldn't get an Agi right now if we wanted to. Okay, on with what we meant to do. We're gonna go rescue that person.
I can sense a presence.
There seems to be a human presence within Tartarus between 48 and 53. It would be best for you to search the tower and locate them as soon as possible.
Very well.
Okay, we do not have Yukari on the team for some reason. Ready to go? Yes. Let's go. All right. Let's hit it. 48 and 53, they said? Perfect. There's a person nearby. It must be one of those missing people who wandered in here. I'm getting a signal from floor 50. Let's hurry.
Everyone, it's time to get to work.
The one thing about Junpei is that his accuracy sucks. Like, I don't know what... I don't know if that's agility or what, but he misses so often. Do you know what stat that is, Ronan?
There's a treasure chest. What should we...
Or, Dougler? Anybody that might know? is that basically, is there something I can do for Junpei that won't make him miss more than he hits? All right, so I know this guy. We're going to be able to do lightning. Oh, I looked at the wrong thing, and I switched personas. Well, we'll be able to do this, because we're going to have maximum damage, because it's on the full moon. Or new moon. Yeah!
Good work out there.
Dougler says, when I was playing Persona 3 Portable, Junpei never missed, but Yukiko... Oh, sorry.
Let's keep on exploring.
Yukiko. You mean Yukari, maybe? Always miss. Yeah, for me, Junpei whiffs so often. Thinks it's agility. I think agility also affects like turn order.
Excellent. We have the advantage.
All right. Is anybody in here? Sorry, weak to fire.
That can hit a weakness.
Oh, we did get Nagalau.
Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
Fire. Electricity. Okay. Can I?
I'll go with.
Here's somebody who does electricity.
Come.
I'm ready to go.
It's all you.
Excellent choice. Shall I move to strike?
And this a letter.
Just two more.
This is our chance.
That was amazing.
Let's wipe them out. Like fish in a barrel. Now
Dougler is confirming the bow girl. Yeah, Yukari. All right. I am dead ass broke. Like dangerously broke.
Perfect coordination.
Perfecto.
All right. I always press the wrong button for map, except for that time. Road is saying that their weapons also have a chance to...
So this is where the stairs were.
Wow, that's a small floor. The weapons also have a 2-hit chance. Oh, you guys! I forgot to go get a fortune. I should have gotten a fortune from the fortune teller.
Hey, Fuka, could you sing us a song every once in a while? Like, something to get us pumped up.
Huh? Like, right now? But,
I really wanted to hear the end of that, but...
yes, our chance to go first. Two enemies to do this. You can take them.
Focus.
Overall.
That was wasteful. I should have done 2 separate Mazios, or Zeos, rather. Rowan is saying that the fortunes are the reason that he's not broke. I completely forgot. All right, we're not going to get a lot of experience one way or the other. Evil Touch I don't have. We probably won't use it, but I like having a variety of skill cards.
Doing pretty well. It's a rare shadow.
Oh, damn it. I tend to do that when I'm chasing the shadows. It's open up the log instead. Alright, these guys are weak to ice. Well, then again, why not hit all of them?
Shall I move to strike?
I have to do this.
I don't know that we have anything really good to do with her in a case like this. Probably just continue to focus fire on this guy.
What's the plan?
Two enemies defeated at once.
Let's do that super slash again, because that worked out really well last time.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
It's the stairs.
That odd coin now is going to be the only reason that I'm not broke. Oh, and there is a chest. I also want it to be said
Fully explored now.
that if I walk past one of the smashable statues that is glowing blue, I'm going to see that later. It's going to be pointed out to me in the VOD, and I'm going to cry. Because those things have Twilight Stones in them. Twilight Shards, whatever they're called. I'm getting the reading of a person. Please go secure them right away. I'm sure there was someone here. Check everywhere, please.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Also, if you could do some sweet looting while you're in there.
I won't miss my chance.
Relatively sure that these guys hate fire. Yeah.
It'll take a little more time.
What's next?
Not bad. Eliminated.
Let's go! Now! Let us have it, fellas!
Oh, I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. I should note, I stayed up super late last night. Didn't actually intend to. But had a very, very fun session of Banishers, and one thing that we've been trying, this is just something that it's a little bit of an experiment, specifically trying to make sure that whatever the current investigation story is actually taken care of. These guys are ice, yeah. Because the structure of the game itself is broken up into, I do have Mabuhu. Is broken up into separate investigations, and those investigations are like little mini stories, trying to specifically structure each episode so that they're around one investigation primarily. And last night we finished up a couple sort of optional investigations. We're always going to go with this. XP acquired from battles will increase until you leave Tartarus. Plus, if you get all the special cards, then you have an Arcana boost. Hooray for Jack Frost. So, we definitely want Ice Boost on a dude named Jack Frost. Freeze Boost, also solid choice. I like having Raccoonda just because diminishing the boss's defense when you run up against a boss is really good. High chance of confuse, also a fan. We're going to take away Sonic Punch. He's not that good at strength, so I'd rather have Ice Boost right there.
Doing pretty well.
So as a result, it was sort of like a conscious choice to... Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. To stay on until finishing the next major story point in Banishers, but as a result, Fairy Talisman. Let's see what that does. Plus 20 SP. I have to say that putting that on to Sama makes a lot of sense. You know what else? Well, then again, this is probably not going to be a long go. Remember all of those regenerate cards that regenerate SP? That must be one of the people who went missing. We need to provide treatment immediately. Please return to the entrance as soon as you can. We can just come back here really quickly. Welcome back. So it looks like you were able to rescue a missing person. We can have them stay here for now. We'll see them off properly when the time comes. I tried another search, but I'm not picking up anyone else's presence inside. Seems like we've rescued everybody who accidentally ended up in Tartarus. Alright, so I do want to... Where do we start? 48? Yeah, let's keep going up from there. Alright, and now we can just go up to the next floor. Let's go up to the next floor. Like the higher up we go, the more experience points they're going to be worth. And we can spend our time getting chests instead of fighting these low-level scrubs. Yeah, this is where we left off.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Tartarus, also known as the deep abyss of the underworld.
Crap.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, let's not fool around with these guys because they are... Yeah, Yukari has a lot of nothing on these guys.
Hey, don't dodge it. How dare you?
Ow.
Yukari comes down. She's in trouble. Jinbei comes down. Someone cover for her.
Okay, yes. So you're not strong against ice, are you? Nope, okay.
Kirito sometimes attacks with your turn.
Now, it's not going to be a very effective all-out attack because 2 of the party members are down, but that's okay. But almost always, it's better to do some damage to everybody, and it actually worked out really well. So, we don't have any Secunda, but I'm never going to use that one. I'm relatively sure that only affects, like, 1 enemy. Or I get the Secundas and the Tarkundas and all of those mixed up. Let's grab ourselves a Tamlin, because that way we can fuse it out and get something better. It's going to be like the minimum level Tamlin with very few actual skills, but...
Wandering around like a clown.
If the thing that you wind up fusing, you have a high S-link with... Yeah, I really screwed this up too. Alright, so...
I'm ready. I'm still setting up.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. Alright, let's take their major player, maybe turn him to our side. Just charm that dice.
Give him hell.
Also, Ronan's saying that the Persona noises are confusing him. Are you also playing right at this time? Ronan doing the combat? Yep.
I'll go with
Yes! You're on a roll! There's no
Money. I think right now, anytime we can get money, because remember, we were down to 500. That's actually not enough to get a seafood platter.
Is that treasure?
But yeah, when we did, what was it called? Plague Tale earlier today. Okay, let's try that whole sentence again. When we played Plague Tale earlier in the year, without any, giving anything away at all, the structure of that game made it really, really good to do 2 chapters in every stream. And that carried us all the way through the entire game. With something like Banishers, I realized pretty early, oh wait, the way that this is structured, like if the cases are an hour, somewhere between 1 to 3 hours a piece, that's a really good way to like cut up the VOD. I didn't check the red one, but that's okay.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
And in some cases, we'll make sure like shorter individual VODs, even if the streams are the same length, but we sort of like cut them up a little bit as we go. So it's something we're experimenting with. As with almost every change we make, it'll be interesting to hear what people's thoughts are.
powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
I am all ready for the powerful enemies on this floor, because they're going to be like normal level, I think, and we're going to get a lot more experience points out of them.
There's a powerful enemy ahead.
It's been a minute. Okay, so fortunately, Yukari's here.
Let's finish this with a bang. We're not gonna go easy. Now let's finish.
This guy is tough.
This will do the trick.
I'm gonna say that charming this dude. Actually, if he's downed, I'm not sure if this will work. Yeah, that was probably a real waste.
That was a heavy hit, Junpei-kun.
Let's do that. Yeah. Really a fan of this. Last time it did like 300 points of damage, 200. That's a massive hit.
Yukari-chan, are you okay?
Come.
Okay, that sucks.
What next? Do you have a chance to heal?
Nicely done, Takaba.
Here we go.
Okay, yep, 100% we're gonna take this one. That's a permanent boost, by the way, that all the Persona cards in your current hand get +2 strength and magic. Which, I thought that was only for, like, while that, like, major arcana card was in your hand, but no, that's a permanent boost to them, which is really good. You can only get it once per, like, visit.
Follow my lead. Stay on guard. You can hit a weakness with this. The enemy. You're on a roll. Let's do it.
What next? I won't lose.
Nicely done, Takaba.
I think in general, we try to avoid, like, saving, like, quitting out of a stream in the middle of a specific task. Sometimes it can't be avoided, but anytime that we can. Okay, good. This guy hits really hard, so I'm glad to have him a little bit neutered now. Altaria asked the question that we all have. Why are they shooting themselves in the head? It is so much fun to realize that not everyone in the world has seen Persona 3. It's not... So, Altaria, that's one of the things about this game. It is 75% Japanese high school relationship simulator and 25% shooting yourself in the head. Okay, sorry. So we always want this, whether or not I want bead, we always want to fill out our Arcana Burst cards. So the situation is, in order to, okay. The only game where they do that is Persona 3, is this game right here. All of the other Persona cards, Persona games, they,
So this is where the stairs were.
They invoke their personas in different ways. So that particular aesthetic is unique to this one. In terms of why they do it, so first of all, it's, quote, not a gun. It looks exactly like a gun, and they've recently unveiled the ability to, like, give us like special clips of ammunition. Sorry, magazines of ammunition that you jam in, and then they do even better powers. But it's, quote, not a gun, it's an evoker. So, I mean, obviously. From there, though, it seems to have, like, Ronin or Dougler. Can you fact check me on this? It has something to do with being willing to set aside your personal ego in favor of unleashing your true self, like giving yourself completely over to...
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Like unveiling your true identity or something.
Kirito-senpai, that weapon of yours is so you.
Huh, really? I figured she'd use a whip or something.
That teleporter can take us to the entrance. Try to remember where it is.
Sorry, we also have to acknowledge that Junpei has, yet again, found a way to make something weird. Tartarus saying, you think the idea wouldn't have made it through the initial phases of the game. It is the only thing more surprising to me than the fact that this game launched in the late 20s, in late 2000s, like I think it came out 2009, 2010. Don't ask me exactly when it was localized for North America, but right around the time period this came out, that it came out then. The only thing more surprising to me than that is the fact that here in the remake, they still shoot themselves in the head. There's a big warning that... Where is this guy? There's a big warning that loads up at the beginning of the game that the game takes, what's the exact phrase that I want? That the game features strong themes of, like, bullying and subject areas, like around violence, and also, like, self-harm. It's like the third thing down. This game is a lot of potential ideation for self-harm. But it is not actually a stand-in for suicide. Like, none of the characters are down or grappling with severe mental illnesses or anything like that. It's simply like, in terms of like how on earth did they think of that and then why did they choose to do it, I legitimately don't know. Hama boost, I've already got 3 of those. Yeah, we'll take the money.
Perfect coordination. Perfect.
But it
Just what we hoped for.
It does lead to the repeated spectacle of, you know, Yukari putting the barrel of the gun in her mouth and pulling the trigger, or Mitsuru, like, dead ass staring you, like death staring you directly in the face while she puts the gun to the side of her temple and pulls the trigger. In the opening cutscene, I observed that when Sama-chan did it for the very first time, boy, thank God he correctly guessed how to make use of this particular tool.
Follow my lead. Here, G. I think I can use it now.
All right, this is, yeah. We've got 2 guys that are weak to ice, and then this guy's who's not weak to anything that Yukari's gonna do.
Shall I move to strike?
I'll show you. Here we go, them down. Time to shift.
But I need Zio. Ronan says, if I remember right, to summon a persona in this game, you need to feel an extreme sense of terror and stress, and the evoker handles that role.
He's not coming.
Okay. We don't have a lot of wind weaknesses here.
3 enemies left. Stay alert. Persona. No mercy. Touch me.
Child's play.
Yeah. Enemy defeated.
Way to go, senpai.
Shall I move to strike?
Kirito-senpai. Persona. Kirito-senpai knocked one enemy down.
Let's change tack.
Got your back.
Yes.
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Tartarus saying, I honestly have no idea what these games are about, so it's a very strange mechanic from an outside view. It definitely is, and if you were to see any other Persona game, like literally anyone before or after this one, it would not operate that way. That particular presentation is very specific to this game. I don't really care about that. Dodge Wind. Yeah, Dodge Wind is one of those things that you don't need until you have a Persona that's very weak to wind, in which case it will absolutely save your life. And having that in the form of a skill card that you can assign to the Persona. So Persona games are primarily, like if somebody said, what is Persona? The very first thing that you would spend all of your time talking about is the school section. It's making friends. It's developing relationships with people around school. It's you have a certain number of days in the calendar, and how are you going to spend that time? And we can't hit this guy, right? Yeah.
It'll take a little more time.
Yeah, Yukari is not in her best element here.
I'm ready. Too late for you now.
And it's playing out those side stories and also seeing how much of them you can get in any given playthrough, because there is a time limit to the game. There's only so much that you're going to be able to do, and I would say that the great majority of people are going to finish a Persona game without having seen all of the stories. Now, from there, they can do New Game Plus, and it'll sort of pick up where they left off, and they can get that closure if they want. But it really is about the character development and the stories, and then the strategy of the combat is something that, at least on normal difficulty, tends to sort of come in not as an afterthought, but it's not really what it's about. I don't think that most people, and I stand ready to be corrected on this, there's a lot to be said for really maximizing your Persona builds and getting really good at the combat and maybe even playing at the higher difficulty levels. But most of the people that I've ever encountered who are playing Persona are doing it for the story and getting to know the characters. And Persona games do this in a way that is different and, in my experience, extremely effective for an RPG, where that calendar mechanic of going from days to weeks to months to spend generally a full year with these characters, with all of the school events that happen and all of the in-game events, all the plot events, all the character development and twists that you'll come across, you really feel at the end that you have been through an experience with these characters. Ronan says that he wants to try a Shin Megami Tensei game.
This will do the trick.
I wouldn't talk anybody out of it. I will say that there, it really is all about the combat in a straight up. I don't know why I didn't check that.
What's next?
An actual Shin Megami Tensei game is all combat. It's all about maximizing your build and doing the strategy and getting very, very good at those mechanics. And the limited engagement that I've had with an SMT game has not been as positive as with a Persona game like this. So I really like the character stuff. Like, I think that everybody should play the game at whatever experience level, at whatever difficulty level that they are the most comfortable with all of the time, no exceptions. If somebody specifically said, I decided to dial the difficulty in the Persona game down to, like, the absolute minimum level and just do it for the story, I would absolutely understand that. Like, this is normal. Like, right now I'm going through some lower level stuff because we might as well try to get some more money for Sama since we're here. But, like, so this is a good example. There was somebody lost in Tartarus. I have a certain number of days to go rescue that person. I had to choose, what day am I not going to go work my part-time job? What day am I not going to study? What day am I not going to do work on the computer so that I really should have used Bufu instead. so that I could come here and do this instead. And now that we're here, we absolutely want to make the most of this time so that we won't have to come back to Tartarus in a different day to get more money. Samalina says the new shuffle mechanics are so much easier than in the original. Yeah, in the original, wasn't it like the cards would actively like move around and you had to like hit on the one that you wanted? All right. By the way, hello to Samalander Actual. Like, Abtaria, like, I don't want to, like, marry you to your keyboard right now, but if there was anything that you had, like, what is happening? What are you doing? If there was any curiosity about it, I would be happy to answer, any questions. But I will just close by saying that, seriously, if somebody were to look at this and say, Persona looks cool, and I like it in concept, but I don't think that I want to watch people shooting themselves in the head for 100 hours. The good news is, Persona 4 and Persona 5 don't do that. Like, at all.
This will do the trick.
Samlin is saying, what I remember is that they showed you the good cards, then played 3-card ante and asked you to pick which card to draw.
I'll show you.
3-card Monty, wouldn't it be? Where it like shuffles them around and you have to like grab the one that you want. Okay, really? Nobody's weak to wind ever. Actually, we don't know if this person's weak to wind. Rona's saying this never happened to me. Oh, with more shadows arriving? Okay, so
I'll hit them where it hurts. Persona.
Do you have two? Yes, 2 shadows were close by on the floor.
This will do the trick.
I'm pretty sure that's when it occurs.
It's your turn.
Got it. What to do?
Excellent. Enemy.
Here we go.
Now
But yeah, I don't think that we will be going through an entire... I don't care about that. Like Tartarus run, but I am going to continue to work our way up the floors because one of the nice things that I've found is that when you are in Tartarus, and actually we'll just go upstairs from here, it regenerates all the chests and stuff. So that's why I didn't want to start at like the highest levels, but actually like...
Please be careful.
Good. I'm happy for the strong enemies on the whole floor.
Even though the floors all look the same, let's try not to run ourselves ragged.
You know, like here, coming up behind them and getting that first strike in, we get seize advantage, and then we get to do this.
Let's do this. All right, here I go. And with this, you're finished.
Nicely done, Takaba.
This should end it. There's no way you can't run. It doesn't look like you have the right skills. Looks like you can't hit any weaknesses.
I'm pretty sure Sama can, though.
You have a skill that can hit a weakness. That's a win for the team. All right.
Yeah, those rougher enemies, those are the best time, I feel, to use the therapy skills. You can use them at any time, and they're always, like, really flashy and fun.
We could be in for one nasty fight. What's the plan?
I'm detecting a third situation. Be careful.
Nicely done, Takaba.
We're not gonna go easy.
Oh, it's nice to have something that she can hit really hard.
Out of my way!
Kiriko Senpai, that was amazing!
Like fish in a barrel! There's no escape!
Oh, actual Salamander, your social calendar is ridiculous right now. Everybody wants to hang out every day. Like, his phone explodes every time school gets out. I also hope you had a good day at work. Okay, Major Arcana. All-out attack damage will be increased until you leave Tartarus.
Now I can support you all even better.
Okay, now what's this? Increases party attack, defense, and accuracy invasion in the next battle. That will be very helpful for any boss battles that we know are coming up. I will probably forget to do that, but... Work was exhausting, says Salamander. Every time. Work was exhausting. Had to figure out the new packaging to ship in some stuff because we got it from the vendor. In box of 3 and need to ship it individually to customers.
Could be in for one nasty fight. What's the plan?
Hopefully, the solution is now in place and everything's in, like, moving forward well. I'll say this, I greatly prefer to have days like that on a Monday as opposed to on a Friday.
Child's play.
I think a lot of people would be like, well, why not on a Friday? Because then you can still have the weekend to look forward to. Oh, I really should have gone for his physical attack. Like one of his persona physical attacks. Huzzah. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna go with XP up, because these guys are worth really good experience.
Kick ass, huh?
It sucks that Akihiko couldn't be here to get some experience points, but... If we could possibly eke out any more encounters on the boss floor of all bosses, that'd be great. But yeah, for me, it's just like, if something weird and unexpected is going to happen on a Monday, then I have all of Monday to resolve it. Whereas if something weird happens on a Friday, then it'll be on my mind. Before fighting a stronger enemy, there's a skill of mine used, Sylphid Aura. Automatically raises the defense, evasion, and accuracy of the whole party at the beginning of combat. The effect lasts between floors, but will be canceled after entering battle. Pardon me. It's best utilized before decisive battles and key encounters. It'll enhance everyone's abilities a bit at the start of battle. It might give you some peace of mind. We also have, this is something that came up during the previous encounter with Sama-chan, the previous night in Tartarus, where he's basically invisible to shadows. Hold on.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Ronan says, I forgot to pop that just as you said you would forget to pop it. Yeah. It's one of those things of like...
It's dark over there, so please watch your step.
Sheesh. Ain't this supposed to be a school? Where are all the ceiling lights? Alright, I'm ready.
But even when you, oh, right, these guys aren't... They are wind. Okay. So, yeah, 1 Magaru is going to be cheaper than 2 Garulas because that's medium wind and this is only light wind. And we don't need to kill him. We only need to knock him down.
Nicely done, Takeba.
We're not gonna go
Sorry, what I was going to say is that a lot of times in this game, when you're exploring Tartarus, you know that that's a boss over there. But usually it's just like, well, I'm going to go fight the boss. I'm not going to worry about, like, doing a lot of pre-game buffing.
We did it!
We've secured the area. Do you want to send somebody out to scout ahead? Yes, because we get awesome stuff every time we do. Plus, I can cover her wind abilities pretty well. I'm gonna let her scout. We'll go do one fight. I don't know that it actually makes a difference, but if we go back here and fight this dude, then we'll go upstairs, we'll reunite with Takaba. She will have picked up all the stuff that she needed.
A shadow. I
I'll
won't
start
miss my
preparing
chance.
the analysis.
And this letter.
Curators will come up with a
The enemy. I'll slice you to pieces. Now we'll finish you. It's over.
Of this set, no, we definitely don't need Medea, and nobody needs their HP, and we already have a Naga. Or, well, this would make it so that we didn't have to take one out. Yeah, we're not going to get any experience points out of this. The trick is, remember not to re-register your terrible Naga over the one that you've already leveled up or fused and is just a higher quality friend. All right.
Hey there.
I was taking a quick look up ahead. Here you go. I picked it up while I was at it. It's got a Patra gem and then a couple things that we can probably sell. It seems like you all met up safely. Thank you for scouting ahead.
All right, let's continue exploring.
And she's actually unveiled some of the floor for us.
Careful, the enemy's nearby.
Yuji, I think I can use it now.
No. What do you win?
Take to light.
There we go. What next? Come.
There's only two guys that do two regular Garus, except I won't because she only has Garula. Let's toss this over to Sama-chan.
Never mind.
Oh wait, that was a mistake. Yeah, this is a little bit of overkill. I really should have tossed it to Junpei. Also, just thinking about what Crow said about the Japanese viewing these topics very differently, it reminds, like, that line, that, like,
Pretty well.
truth reminds me of the fact that, like, if you guys haven't seen Lost Judgment, it is the sequel to Original Judgment, and a major theme in the game is, in the storyline, like the main storyline, is all about school bullying and teenage bullying and the terrible impact that that can have on people. It is a major thing in the story. One of the things that happens repeatedly in the story, though, is that a grown-ass man, potentially in his 40s, is absolutely pasting the halls with the blood of these kids. It's really, really violent. And you're like, whoa, this is a little bit much. But, like, it's a sort of game where it feels like if an American studio put it together, there would be a lot of shock. And in Japan, it feels like it just sold her pretty well. Although, regrettably, not well enough. It is very notable to me that the studio, whose name I'm completely forgetting right now, has now done... They did a re-release of a previous, Like a Dragon game, and then they released Infinite Wealth. but they have not made any sounds at all about returning to the World of Judgment. And part of that might be, I remember hearing that there was a pretty acrimonious argument happening between the talent agency that holds the rights. So, God, the main character in the Judgment games is a character. The main character is named... I absolutely cannot remember the character's name. It doesn't really matter. The main character in the Judgment games, the character model is based off of like an actual like guy. I think he's a model. He might be an actor. I don't 100% remember. Well, apparently at one point, the studio said that they were going to port Judgment and Lost Judgment onto PC, and the company that holds the rights to that man's likeness said, no, you're not, at least not without paying us a very large amount more money. And the studio said, no, we're not going to do that. So then the talent agency invoked their rights to block the creation of any additional games featuring that likeness. In other words, they apparently don't have the right to block current sales or anything like that, but did say, we're not re-upping this contract and you're not going to be able to make any more characters, any more games around this particular character. Tayuki Yagami, thank you. Based off of Tayuka Kimura. Now, everything that I said right there might be old news, and it may have absolutely nothing to do with why we haven't heard anything about an additional Judgment game. But I really liked Judgment and Lost Judgment. There are some ways in which I feel like the storyline drops the ball. You know, it doesn't take seriously things that might be taken more seriously, or like really makes light of things that feel a little bit surprising, at least from a North American perspective, but from a gameplay perspective and from a enthusiasm and ambition perspective, I really liked both of the games that I played and would like to see more of them. I am not in any way experienced with the Yakuza games. That's what it was. Yakuza... No, it wasn't. Like a Dragon Inshin. That's the, like a Dragon game, but set in, like, medieval Japan game that came out, like, last year. Mitra says that they can't fall asleep tonight. I'm very sorry for that. Insomnia is awful. If there is sort of any brain space to, like, chill out here, we're nearly at the end of this stream, but I just figured that we wanted to rescue somebody who was lost in Tartarus.
Excellent leadership.
If we could get everybody a level or two up, that would be great. So I figured we'd try to do that as long as we were here.
Oh, can we go up those stairs?
All right, squad, move it.
Yeah, one thing about not having another Judgment game is that it does remind me that I've got, like, 6+ Yakuza games that I could go play instead, and I think that it's got a lot of that same thing.
That's reassuring.
What specifically, like, appeals to me about Judgment is that you're playing as, like, a detective, and I think that's pretty cool. I like solving crimes.
I'll show you. Now, I'll slice you to pieces. There's no escape.
Personally, I also really like it when Yagami, like, wants to intimidate somebody, so he pulls out the smallest pin that you've ever seen in your life. It is literally the size of, like, a button on a dress shirt, on a man's dress shirt. It's this little tiny little pin, and apparently it means that in addition to being a kung fu martial artist and also a private detective, he's also, like, a member of the bar association. He's a lawyer, and that he can kick somebody through a wall, and they'll get back up and say, "How dare you?" And then they'll show them his little, like, lawyer pin, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so effed up." I really loved, like, the whole vibe in those games. And like, yeah, if anybody was watching a Persona game and said, oh my god, the tonal whiplash between like rocking out Japanese like RPG combat, it was a tough guy, so we're gonna do this one. And then like this little girl at the shrine crying about her parents who were getting a divorce and her father just hit her. Like, the tonal whiplash between those things, that seems a bit much. No, you have not experienced a Judgment game. Like, a Judgment game will literally go between, like, raffle, LOL, look at this old man flasher that's going around town, just, like, streaking around naked and, like, frankly, sexually assaulting these women, but it's played for laughs. And then it will cut, like, it'll be played like it's a big joke. And then it will segue from there directly into like this story of like severe school bullying and people like contemplating self-harm because they're like in such a dark place. It's a whoops, I actually didn't mean to block. These beetles are weak to nothing, which is kind of a pain.
Bring it on! Eat this! And take that!
They hit them hard enough, they still die.
Win for the team! Good job, everyone!
And it's like, those things happen, and you just... It's just, after a while, you become borderline... I don't think, like, desensitized to it has a very negative connotation. But in a Judgment game, and I assume in a Yakuza game, it's just... Sooner or later, you just become like, that's just how it is in this world. These acts of unbridled, completely uncontrolled violence will be exploding all around you, and then you'll sit down and have a deep, heartfelt heart-to-heart with somebody who's going through a really dark time and just needs the shoulder of a friend to cry on, and it's played absolutely dead serious. And then it will go to like, this chicken is now the assistant manager at a fast food restaurant, and everybody has to pretend not to recognize this chicken because that was like in the terms of the will of the original owner. Just completely off the wall stuff.
This will do the trick. I'll show no mercy. Let's change that.
Got it. I'll go with
I do not know why I did Bufo. Sorry, I really wanted to do Zio. However, I feel like Junpei can help us out here.
One more to go! Wow, hell good job, Junpei! Let's do this! Let us have it, fellas! How do you like that?
Regrettably, I really don't have any good advice. Yeah, we're gonna go for the cash. Actual Sama, I don't know if you realize this, but you were completely broke.
Keep up the good work.
So we really need to refill your wallet
We
here.
don't see that kind of chest often.
I will spend 2 Twilight Shards to open this up. That's actually not very good. I don't think so, because I'm fairly sure that that is not as good as what he actually has. But let's look. He really wanted it. Oh, we didn't put the amenity suit on it to anybody. That would probably be pretty good on Yukari. And actually, the bulletproof vest is better for him. Okay. Probably should not have bought the Master's Garment for him. Yeah, watching something, or sorry, playing through something like Judgment or Lost Judgment, it presents the world and interactions with people in the world very differently than what would be familiar to me. But at the same time, it's a game made by people in Japan about people in Japan. And if what they're representing there is obviously the like extreme over-the-top violence and the big fight scenes and stuff like that, that's not it. But in terms of like the tone and tenor of the story, if that's appropriate to Japanese entertainment, I'm not sure that I should be the one to say, no, you have to do it in accordance with my cultural values.
Let's not take this!
The enemy lines are broken!
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I've seen knock one of those beetles onto their back. They're strong against a couple things, but otherwise pretty darn resilient against everything. Yeah, no, we're good with experience on that one. Anytime there's a lot of guys on the field, I'm much more likely to choose the experience points, because I'm pretty sure it's a percentage increase on whatever you would normally get. So if you're going to get like 40 experience points, you can get that up to like 42 experience points. Who cares? If you can get like 2,000 yen, that's probably better. However, if you're going to get
I'll let you decide what we do next.
900 experience points, you can up that to like, you know, 1,000, 1,100. Now you're talking. What was I going to say? I don't remember if I shared this. I don't unfortunately have a lot of advice for people who have a lot of difficulty falling to sleep, because that's fortunately, blessedly, very rare for me. So I don't have any like cool tricks that I can pass along.
Give them hell.
Items can be a good
All
way
right,
to
do we really have nothing? We have nothing. Wind and light, of which I can do neither, and that's lightning.
It'll take a little more time.
Sorry, what I wanted to do is this, because it does damage to everybody. At the low cost of Junpei's well-being. I don't have any dodge slashes, so we're going to pick that up.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
All right, anything else on this floor? No, let's go up.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
But, like, the conversation that happened just here was a good example of that, where, like, Altaria comes in, raids over, and again, thank you very, very much for the raid.
Does anyone else feel super refreshed after dozing off in class?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Everyone?
But when they came over,
We have the advantage.
like, you play some of this game, and after a while, you're like, you really stop paying attention to how it is that they are evoking their personas. Yeah, we don't have anything. Let's go ahead. Try to put this guy down.
No mercy.
And then somebody will come in and be seeing it for the first time and be like, what is this? What are they doing?
One enemy defeated.
And suddenly you're like, oh, right. Yeah, the way this game is. It is extremely shocking if you're seeing it for the very first time, but you play it for a while, and you're into the story and the mechanics, and the specifics of it can sort of fade into the background.
Do this. Focus.
Probably.
How about this? All enemies
Hardly
defeated.
worth our time.
Good work out there.
Yeah! Who's up next?
I think there's something up there. Yeah, we're gonna go grab those statues as well. Yeah, Salamander, I was noting earlier that you'd be making a lot more progress in Baldur's Gate 3 if you weren't trying to make progress on the track team and the art team and hanging out with a little girl at the playground and also copying all of your cards. Like, it's too much. It is too much happening. We really need to, like, pare down your social calendar here. All right, let me just actually go to Junpei, that's who I want to.
What's the plan?
Not bad, Iori.
Also the track team captain, forming a relationship with her, the old couple at the bookstore. Douglas says Samalander's here. Yes, Samalander has said that work was exhausting, but hopefully he's getting a chance to relax since then.
To see that?
He's probably getting like food and stuff situated for Kyber shards, which will be starting. Oh, I didn't get this yet. Which will be starting in a little bit less than 10 minutes. So I should probably, oh, I already got them up here, start looking for a teleporter. Lurking mostly, says Samalander.
There's a treasure chest. What should we do?
I'm sorry, can we revisit the topic of there's a treasure chest, what should we do? Is there a world in which open it and take everything that I want is not the answer? Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? I don't know where this guy went. I thought I saw the shadow, then I couldn't find him.
They won't know it hit them.
Pull the trigger.
Regular shot on this guy.
Looks like you can target a weakness.
Persona.
Your angels are
Hit them where it hurts.
down.
Go for it. Hepatolea.
Your angels are knocked one enemy down.
May I?
Sure. I'll go with.
The enemy.
Let's do it.
And aren't there like the Persona Q games? Aren't there scenes where like the Persona 3 cast gets together with like the Persona 4 and then the Persona 5 cast, and they're all like pulling out their evokers and putting in their heads, and everybody's like, huh. So that's how that works for you, is it?
Oh, pretty well. Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Yeah, if there was one single change that I would have not been surprised to have seen pushed into a Persona 3 remake like this, it might have been a change to how they summon their personas. But yeah, here we are.
Now's the time.
Again, not a lot that we can do here. Dougler is saying at least they're not ripping their faces off.
Yeah! Way to go, senpai!
May I?
I got your back! I'll give them hell! Let's do this! Persona!
I guess the ripping their faces off is like more abstract in a way. Even if it seems a lot more like traumatizing as it's happening. Ooh, I actually kind of want Principality, honestly. Because then we won't need to pull one out for Chihiro. Yeah.
To see that?
Pull out a, give me a second to think of, a Justice Persona. In 5, their masks are part of their face when they rip them off.
Keep up the good work.
To use their persona, there's blood. Or at a minimum, red splashing spectral energy. Personality juice, they call it. That's a joke. They don't call it that. It would be funny if they did.
This will do the trick. Persona. The enemies. Here we come.
Let's see.
I don't really have anything that can... Like, when Sama comes up, he'll be able to...
We can hit a weakness with this.
Jack Frost, and I don't think this is a hot take, Jack Frost is just one of my favorite Persona or Shin Megami Tensei characters, just because he's having a great time no matter what's happening. He is just absolutely there for it.
What's wrong with me?
Okay. We need to stop that immediately. So it's Patra, right? Yes. All right, so we're just going to make it so that Mitsuru comes back to her senses.
Her leader's been knocked down.
You're right, one.
I'm ready. Princess 11.
I don't think Sama gets to participate if he's down.
What's the plan?
Yes.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
Yeah, one thing to bear in mind about the way that a Persona game works is that if...
Senpai looks really tired. Is everything okay?
I'm fine, but I could certainly use a break.
Mitsuru, we are going to be taking a break very soon. If Sama-chan dies, the game is immediately over. If Sama-chan's health drops to 0, that's it. And you lose.
On this floor by now.
In that case, we're done with this floor. I'll let you decide what we do next.
Everything since the last save point is lost. So that's just a word to the wise. Keep your Samalanders happy. So look at this. We hit it. That's exactly on time. Now, we're going to make a quick stop off at the Velvet Room, and I'm going to very carefully register the personas that are actually better. Oh, hello, Elizabeth.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful.
You got a bead chain, 2 bead chains, and now defeat a total of 800 shadows is the next milestone there. Let's exit. Let's stop in at the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So I don't know if we have Crow or like Samalander, but the other thing that I would really benefit from your advice on is, so Matador, I'm 90% sure. Yeah, that's just free stats for Matador.
Will you register?
Jack Frost, definitely. Yep.
Will you register it to the all registered?
Okay, now Mithras, I'm also fairly certain. Yes.
Is overriding. I've completed.
What I was going to ask is some advice on how to
Will you register?
Get sort of like a red-haired color in. I don't know why I can't talk this evening. Red-haired color in Baldur's Gate 3 that doesn't look like it came out of like a salon bottle or was like misapplied L'Oreal or something. Current stats is better. Okay, just double checking.
All registered.
Okay, so registered stats has less stuff. Current stats is better. Yeah.
Will you register it to the all registered?
Fortuna is definitely going to be better, right? Yeah.
Will you register it?
Also, not the best stats overall. Now, this guy... Right. So I have to choose between having more skills or higher stats. To the extent that it even matters. And the thing is, I think I'd rather have higher or more skills, because that's more stuff that can be passed on. Naga, look at this. Here's my registered Naga. Look at all of those skills. This is the one that I have in my deck. That would be very detrimental to go back 3 levels and to lose all of those skills. And then Principality, same deal. So we're not going to register those guys.
Are you finished?
Okay, now we were going to leave. Okay, and that's perfect. That is exactly where we'd want to wrap up for today. Let me just take one last look at Akihiko, just because Yeah, so Akihiko is now just 1 level behind Yukari, 2 levels behind the others. Oh no, 1 level behind Mitsuru as well. One of the things that I personally find very important is just the way that I tend to engage with games like this. I want all my guys leveled up. I want all my guys leveled up and fully geared for battle. Anytime that I might want them, just in case, like, you never know when a plot twist is going to come along and suddenly, like, this your favorite character is done, and suddenly you've got, like, everybody's at level 40 and then this one character's at level 9. Whoops, that really sucks. So I always try to avoid that by making sure that everybody is more or less at around the same level. I try to level them up equally, and Akihiko wasn't available today. Anyway, we're going to call it here. Thank you guys very much for joining us for this sort of Monday evening episode of Persona 3. Got Sama back up to 44,000 yen, which is not a bad amount, not including the amount that we're going to be able to sell when we're back in the real world. And we will see you hopefully later this week to continue progressing towards the next full moon. Until next time, you guys, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great night.